Welcome into the Paul Farrington Show. Paul, joined by Jack Weinberger, and for the last time, Robert Ziggy Ziegler with us out in California. Producer Zach Bloomquist is with us here, best executive producer in the game. We have Mr. Weinberger in attendance too, a special live guest appearance. We don't usually have guests in studio.
We got a live audience today.
Well, for Ziggy's last episode, people show up. People come out of the woodworks for Ziggy's last episode.
Got our beers in hand for Ziggy too.
Ziggy, it's good to see you one last time here.
Cheers.
It's good to be here one last time, and I want to say this is a special episode. We are raising money today for the American Red Cross. Since the last show, I figured this would be a special way to do it. They do disaster relief around the globe, but right now they're also doing work in central Wisconsin, places like Appleton, where a lot of our viewers are from. So if you're watching this YouTube video, there should be a button to donate to the American Red Cross. Anything that comes in, 100% goes to them, 0% goes to us, 0% goes to YouTube. It is tax deductible if you can get a receipt. And I really appreciate anything folks are willing to put out there. I'm trying to make sure something good comes out of me leaving this show. And this seems like a good way to do it.
Yeah, it's in the bottom right-hand corner. It's a little hand-holding heart that you see. That you can make a donation there. It'll be for Ziggy.
It'll all go to Paul.
It'll all go to me.
Well,
yeah.
And I do have to say, I can't make any promises here, but if there are donations from fans of a certain team and they want to announce that could sway my decision-making as I'm still doing my final deliberations for the decision.
You can be bought, is what you're saying.
I mean, look, when WV Cheesehead comes in here with $20 to the American Red Cross, thank you very much. I know who WV Cheesehead, what he wants me to do, and it's hard to completely ignore that, you know?
I might have to come in
from the Vikings fans, Paul.
I might have to come in with just a massive donation.
I will never forget when we were in Appleton and we walk into the Chick-fil-A. It's me and Ziggy, and we're walking out, and this dude is like, "Jack and Ziggy, Paul Farrington show."
I couldn't believe it. I'm like,
no, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this can't be real.
So this should be a fun episode today, guys. Ziggy, of course, has the decision coming up at the end of the episode, which is what we've all been waiting for. Ziggy apparently has made up his mind. Much like many of the greats who have gone through free agency in the past, Ziggy is one of the most coveted free agents in recent memory. Probably the biggest free agent I know to hit the market. Kind of insane that he's even hit the market, but that'll be coming up at the end of the episode. Apparently, it's down to 3 teams. That's what all the rumor mills are saying. The Vikings, the Rams, and the Packers.
You never know, though.
Some sources are floating out the Eagles, which would be a disaster.
Pittsburgh, I've heard some rumors.
Disaster scenario if he winds up with the Eagles.
I've heard some Detroit Lions rumors. Have you guys heard that?
Even worse.
I've heard him flying around.
No, that's not worse than the Eagles. Ziggy, would you mind setting up too a little questionnaire for people to drop in any questions for you? It'll be this live stream will have Q&A with Ziggy as well. It's really just the Ziggy show.
This is Ziggy show
for one final episode here before after this week we'll take off a week. I go on vacation. I'm going down to Georgia, Lake Lanier. Apparently it's haunted. So, I mean, this could be the last episode ever if something happens down there.
What's the spelling of that? Lanier?
I believe so. So if that truly is as haunted as people say, the show could be ending tonight. But we'll be back the week after, and should be fun. We got some sponsorships starting up.
This basement's probably haunted.
It could be. We got some sponsorships starting up. We're joining in networks very soon, officially. It's a big time for the Paul Farrington show. But again, today's a celebration of Ziggy leading up to the decision at the end of the episode. Please drop your questions in for Ziggy. We'll get to those in a second. Now, Ziggy, a couple of things I want to run through, okay?
Before we run through that, I have to give some shout outs here. McBeaster coming in with $100. Corey Borson coming in with $100. Wow. DJ Rose coming in with $50 for the American Red Cross.
Very nice. Wow. Very, very generous of everyone. That's super kind.
We know we have some generous fans, but we appreciate it.
Okay, so Ziggy, back to what we were saying before here. We'll get to the Q&As with you later on. Everyone drop any questions you want in there. I guess Ziggy will answer anything. I guess I'll speak for Ziggy.
This is a Ziggy Q&A.
He'll come close to anything.
I will read anything. I will answer almost anything. And some people are asking, like, is Ziggy actually leaving? Is this a joke? This is 100% real. I do not have any planned future episodes after this. I might come on again as a guest.
Oh, well, we're going to try and get you. We're going to try and get you back.
We got to get you on. We're
going to travel to the monastery, and we're going to try and get you.
We're going to do our best to get you back on.
But this, for now, will be the last episode that Ziggy is on. Ziggy, before... made a little surprise for you, or sort of surprise, that we'll show in a second. But please do tell everyone who's tuning in who might not know what your future is, where you're going, just so people know.
Yeah, so We've got a couple of questions on this. One person asked if I was going to North Sentinel Island where they don't have internet.
Wait, is that like
That's not
banned?
exactly what's happening. As my students would put it when I'm teaching them, I am going monk mode. I'm entering into formation with the Order of St. Augustine, which is a Catholic monastic group. The province I'm joining is based out of Villanova. That's where I'm going to be living next year. Who knows exactly what will come from there, but I'll be living in community. I'll be doing some Catholic stuff. I'll be doing some pastoral work, and we'll see where it goes from there. But as a monk, your time to watch football and your time in general on Sundays is perhaps a little more limited than what we have now. So I can't commit to continuing to do the show.
Until we make his supervisor force him to do it.
So it goes from Professor Ziegler to Monk Ziegler. Yeah. That's pretty elite.
I'm trying to angle to teach at Villanova. In Germany, you can just put whatever titles you want. So you can be like Mr. Professor Dr. Ziegler. I'm trying to be Friar Professor Ziegler.
That's a lot of titles, Ziggy. It's impressive. So
not exactly.
Ziggy, we threw together a little this afternoon. I was getting a lot of shit before we started about like, Paul didn't set up the Red Cross Foundation because for 3 fucking hours I was setting everything up and cutting clips, Ziggy, of some of your finest moments from the show.
Yeah, can we watch that?
No.
So we're gonna.
I don't know if I want to watch.
Just a little stroll down memory lane for anyone who forgets here. Zach, why don't we start off with? We got 4 clips, Ziggy. Why don't we start off with Ziggy's instant reaction to Micah Parsons signing with the Packers from last August?
Are you kidding me? I told you this was going to happen. You were sitting back there like, there's no way Micah Parsons is going to the Cowboys. And I said, this is their history, right? You've got Kenny Clark. You got Woodson. Like, this is what they do. They think, oh, no, we're the Green Bay Packers. All we need is a prime edge rusher. What are the odds that the best pass rusher of a generation is going to come on the trade market? And I told you, they're a blue sky franchise. This is what happens. Micah Parsons is there. Give up 2 first-round picks. Give up Kenny Clark, and boom, he's on your team. Are you kidding? Micah Parsons is a Green Bay Packer. J.J. McCarthy has to face prime Micah Parsons when we play in October. And I can't do this. I don't care how much.
We saw what happened to him. Micah faced McCarthy.
Oh, it's horrible.
Well, we didn't see it all the time because J.J. McCarthy was hurt pretty much every time they were thinking of playing. But it would have been bad.
I mean, we wound up going to the game in November in Green Bay. It was horrible. It was terrible.
Oh, was Micah out by then?
No, Micah
was.
Micah we saw it right on the 1 yard line.
Down.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, a second clip we have here. Ziggy's first time on Lambeau Field.
I'm tearing up just looking at it. Shut up. If they put me on the field, I'm a Packers fan for life.
No.
Right now.
You've been here for 30 seconds.
I get it, Paul.
You're a Viking fan.
So after the games, you can come down here. There's the ashes.
Oh, Ziggy's talking about spreading his ashes right now. It's a Viking fan.
There we go.
I don't know, Paul.
It's an unbelievable
Paul, do you understand? We are on the turf of Lambeau Field right now.
Oh, it's an unbelievable stadium.
It's fun to throw this stuff.
Jack, can you believe this?
Wow. It is pretty cool.
Yes, it fellas.
Bend down.
It is.
Feel the greatness.
How's it smell? Smell good?
Let's see.
It smells like victory.
Yeah, okay.
Smells good?
No.
This smells bad. This is where the Vikings kicked some ass last year.
And Blues almost every other year.
Not last year.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Hold on. Now, could that be a little foreshadowing?
Showing me that right before the decision is dangerous.
Yeah,
reminding me.
Is that a little foreshadowing to
that
the
was
decision
horrible.
later on?
That was a horrible moment. One of the worst moments in the history of the show.
It wasn't going to go well on Lambeau Field this year, and what happened?
Yeah, no, well, hey, no one expected the Darnold drop-off to be quite that bad. I was a little confident, I'd say.
Smells like victory.
Smells like victory was a good quote. That could be a t-shirt. Okay, the next one is from our episode. Wow, I am realizing the first 3 are legitimately just Ziggy pretending to be a Packer fan.
Well, I
guess that's what he does.
That's how we make our money.
How is me? Wait, hold on. How is me raging about Micah Parsons going to Green Bay pretending to be a Packers fan?
Well, I guess this one is. So the third clip here,
related.
Was you telling Tom Grossi why you had to wear a Packer jersey and the revealing of the Ziggy jersey to the world.
On the Paul Farrington show this summer, we ran a fantasy Tour de France league. the best sport that there is really to watch as a
A
spectator.
lot of quirks with this show.
And I figured I made a bet that surely, I'm the one who watches cycling. I'll win the league. So if anyone beats me, we're going to be in Green Bay for the Vikings-Packers game this year. I'll wear a Packers jersey. And imagine my horror when I get second place. So I figured you might want to see.
Oh, but do you know who he lost to?
I lost to my own mother. So I thought you might want to see the jersey that my mother is making me wear as a Minnesota Vikings fan. It's got a big 0 on it for the number of Minnesota Vikings Super Bowls.
Like, why are we doing this?
It's honestly perfect. But Ziggy, here's the thing, though. Before I even came on your show or met you guys at the draft, I just keep on hearing about how much of a Packer fan you really are. So, like,
Well, look,
if you just say the wrong thing just so you could wear it, you're like, oh man, guys, I gotta wear this cheesehead since I'm here.
On the Paul Farrington show,
there we go.
He nailed it. I think he nailed it.
Well, yeah, Tom comes up to
like,
us
oh
and
man, I got to throw on this Packers jersey now. Darn it.
we're at the draft, and basically that was a period of time where anything we put on Twitter pretty much turned to gold, and it's just pictures of Ziggy looking at trophies, going like, and you just put like, is Ziggy a Packer fan? And 300,000 people were like, yep, he is.
That Grossi show was fun.
That was a
fun
fun
show.
We'll try and
Grossi.
get Tom back. We'll need Tom to come back on to console us after Ziggy leaves.
I can't. Can you believe that when I was at that game, one of our fans was sitting next to us and bought me a cheese head, and I had to wear it? It was so painful.
Had to.
Yeah, the fan base has tried to turn to turn you for a while. All right, and the final one, which is just
I remember. Hold on, can I say one thing?
yeah, please.
I remember when Paul at the game. I think it was like Green Bay went up by like 20 or 30, and when the Packers got like a first down or a touchdown or something, Ziggy looks at me very subtly, so you're not looking, and he goes, "Go, Pack, go."
No.
I deny this allegation. I don't know what you're talking
That
about.
can't be true.
And we also got on film the touchdown dance too.
Was I just looking at the field depressed? That had to be it. I was actually getting sad. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Weinberger loves the clip of Ziggy dancing Ziggy.
Dancing Ziggy's the best clip
But
ever.
the final clip that we have, which is, I mean, arguably the most fun episode we've ever had in the history of the show is, well, you know what? We'll just play it for you.
Oh no.
Again, great team, hard offense to stop.
We got it, Matthew Ashley. For the culture. Yeah. $50. Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
Oh man.
This is what the show.
I hope this clip was lost
This is what the show has
forever.
been waiting
Jack's
for.
been begging for this for
I've
3
been
years.
this has been the 3 years in the making. Come on.
This is unbelievable. I actually don't know if he's gonna do it or not. I really don't.
I mean, he has to now.
All right. No shirt.
Oh, Ziggy, someone
No.
else donated $50.
Yeah, we got
Another one
we
said
did-
take it off.
We now have 100. You gotta take off your shirt. So you guys just pop off your shirt.
I think you gotta.
You gotta do it. You gotta do
I'm
it.
not leaving it off.
No, you can put it back on. You can put it
Yeah,
back
but just
on.
top it off for a
Guys,
second.
but you guys don't understand. This is painful for Ziggy. Like, Ziggy really doesn't want to do this. But I think he's loyal to his role. Oh,
Wait, no, come back. That was it, right? You didn't come back, did you?
that's it. No, that was it.
For Ziggy to do that right
That was all he did. That's amazing.
But for $100, wasn't that worth it?
No.
Really?
Great team. That's so good. Ziggy, we should have had Ziggy with his shirt off right now when we came back from that.
What are the chances we can see that again today, Ziggy?
Is there a charity goal?
Yeah, is there a charity goal?
Is there a charity goal?
$2,000, and we just got $100 closer from Mr. Farrington. Thank
Oh,
you very much,
wow.
Mr. Farrington.
So wait, Ziggy.
Some Vikings fans are generous, it turns out.
Ziggy, what did you say? There's a number.
Yeah, what's the number?
$2,000 is our goal.
What are
We're
we at? What are we at?
470 right now.
470. So for
we're
another $1,500
a quarter of the way there.
and Ziggy's popping his shirt off on the live stream.
I didn't say any. That the shirt's staying on.
That has to be the promise.
On your final show?
No, the
So-
shirt's staying on.
I think that you
can't take your shirt off and then go monk mode. That's not how it works. I made
Dude.
a youthful mistake. I am joining a monastery to repent for it. I can't do it again.
Give the fans one final surprise. Yeah, you're not a monk yet.
Oh, there will be a surprise at the end of the show. Don't worry.
That's good. Okay, why don't we get a little bit into the Q&A here before we'll get to the decision a little later on. Ziggy, did you have a favorite moment, by the way, of those four?
I think my favorite moment has got to be the Tom Grossi Ziggy Zero Packers jersey.
That was brutal. All right, let's get into some of these questions here. From Q the second, he says, Ziggy, non-football related. Yeah, I have to imagine a lot of the Ziggy questions will be non-football related. What would your
I'll
dream
answer any football questions too.
What would your dream profession in 10 years be, or where do you see yourself?
You know, it's difficult to answer something like that because what I'm currently on the trajectory to do in my life is whatever someone else tells me, right? Like you join these religious orders, you get a superior, and if he says, Ziggy, your job is shoveling manure all week, that's my job. So really, you know, like it's
most interesting guy
it's
on the planet.
unlikely to be my job, but you know, it used to be before they sent guys to these cushy Villanova places. Just a few years ago, next year I would have been going out to a farm and like working on a farm, which would have in Wisconsin actually, which would in fact have involved shoveling a lot of manure. So my goal is not to work a particular job. My goal is to be a better person. We'll see if that happens.
That's very nice, Ziggy.
What if you could be a relief pitcher for the Pirates? Would you do it?
No.
What?
I like having two functional shoulders.
What about a bullpen catcher?
You know, I used to be a catcher in like T-ball or whatever. Not T-ball. Like when it was coaches.
Catcher and
T-ball.
That's like where you. That has to be where you would put the least most athletic person ever.
That's kid who can't even.
So me.
I mean, ever.
That's the kid who can't. That's the kid who can't walk.
You throw someone in right
coaches
field.
Pitch like they thought the coach was pitching carefully, so they didn't have us wear cups because why would you need to wear a cup when you're a kid and the coach pitching?
I can't think of a
They
reason.
changed that rule, and I stopped being the catcher, and those two events were related. That's all I'll say.
I just heard a
Yeah,
ring.
we just got a ring.
What was that?
Sarah X Long gifted 200 sunshine jewels.
What's that?
I don't know what that is.
I thought you were about
Are we on Twitch right now? No, this is Sarah Long just sent sunshine for 200 jewels.
I thought you were going to
costs
say.
money. I don't know what that means, but thank you very
Who
much.
knows what
Sarah.
currency we're dealing with?
I thought you were going to say $2,000, and then I was going to be like, "Oh,
You have to.
it's time to
You
pop that
have
up."
to. That's
Yeah,
all he
not
wants
by
to
an order
see
of
something.
magnitude, but Nathan's Hey 983 just came in with $200 for the American Red Cross.
Wow, jeez.
And
I'm looking
Packer
up-
Doug with another 10. So
Very, very
you both.
generous of everybody
Is
right
Sunshine Jewels a currency of another country?
No. It's like,
now. No.
It's like Twitch has like.
That's the Paul Farrington currency now. Sunshine Jewels.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like.
Well, we're not on Twitch right now, are we?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if we were on Twitch, it would be. See, this is where producer Zach has no idea how to
Look,
produce.
I
He's
have
just
to say,
talking
Paul,
into
I have
the
to read
ether.
this
There's no mic
question.
in front of him.
It refers to independent
I-
jewelry brands.
Crazy.
What are you saying, Ziggy? Go ahead.
I have to read this question. This is from McBeaster. Paul, are you going to put something on the set to memorialize the legacy of Ziggy?
Oh, I mean,
Guys, I'm not dying.
should we
I
just,
hope
should we just
you're aware of
get
this.
should we just get a picture frame of Ziggy?
Oh,
With Ziggy in
wait, more Sunshine Jewels. Did you hear that?
Disco jewel.
Laughing disco jewel. All right, I guess
We've
we're just
got
gonna start
Laughing
getting.
Disco and loot box jewels coming in.
I don't know
Thank
how to
you,
turn off that
Hearthstone
sound effect either.
583.
No idea what's
553.
happening.
I kind of like it though.
I like. This
Oh,
is
again,
just-
what's? Is it the same person?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
So these are three different people.
See, this is what happens when you put Ziggy in charge of setting things
That's-
up. All of a sudden, we
that's-
have these
That's
sunshine
the
jewels
sound.
coming
That's
in.
the sound of Ziggy getting a thought.
Okay.
That could be. Producer Zach again, still talking without a microphone. He's like he wants to give a thought, but he has no microphone. People can't hear what you're
Yeah,
saying.
Zach, relay it.
Yeah, you could relay.
Relay it.
What?
Relay the message
Relay
to
does.
us.
You need a microphone so people can hear you. You don't have a
I'm
microphone.
not talking. I'm talking to you.
Oh, well, that's
Okay.
a bad streaming, isn't it? It's horrible streaming if you're talking to me. No one can hear us.
Well, talk to me.
All right, so,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Producer Zach.
It's just bits. It's basically the bits
Terrible.
version of YouTube.
Oh, okay.
They're like donating like.
Oh, well, it's the bits version of YouTube. That clears it up.
Tanner says this is going to be unbearable. Ziggy says, or Tanner says, Ziggy, you were truly a blessing on YouTube. Wish you the best. What was your favorite thing at Lambeau when you visited? Someone also here, Ziggy says, Caleb says, what's been the best part of this ride on the Will He or Won't He tour? I'll combine those two.
Well, I'll tell you what's a blessing. It's Hoopack 2003 giving $50, Sprays 1 giving $20, and Anonymous giving $20 to the American Red Cross.
Oh, we're getting there.
We're going to get to that too.
We're closing in on $2,000.
And then
We're getting there.
it's going to turn into a battle of will. It's going to turn into a straight up battle of will.
Stupid
Yeah, that
sound
sound's going to be going all stream now.
We But I mean, the answer has to be, and Paul, I think you would say exactly the same thing if you were in my shoes. It's walking out on the Lambeau Field from that tunnel.
Well, no, I wouldn't say it if I were in your shoes because I wouldn't be on this will he, won't he tour. No, it's
What does that mean,
Do you
will he,
understand
won't
what a
he?
counterfactual
Will he,
is?
won't he
It's when
become a
I
Packer
ask you to
fan?
imagine something that's not actual.
I can't imagine that. It's not in
You're lying.
my realm of possibilities to be even contemplating Packer fandom. I'm not like you, Ziggy.
I'm not. I mean, who said I'm contemplating? Maybe I've already decided.
Ziggy,
Maybe I've been a Packers fan the whole time.
Can you at least give us like what do the current odds say? Who's the favorite?
Okay, folks, we gotta chill on the Jewels.
The Jewels are gonna drive me insane.
That's driving me crazy.
That's gonna drive me absolutely insane.
Ziggy, do you have odds out at least on like current?
I don't have odds. I
No.
realize now telling people to stop will probably only increase the occurrence, so it is what it is.
We got to deal with it.
But
Yeah,
Paul, be real with me for a second. Set aside the Packers thing. Walking out on Lambeau Field from the players' tunnel was just an unbelievable experience.
Yes, that was awesome.
I'm gonna have a dream tonight, and like I'll wake up and like hear this.
Oh yeah, can we get to the 30K subs too? Can you ask for that, Ziggy? I feel like if Ziggy just asked right now, things will happen.
This is driving me crazy.
This is gonna drive me insane. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, we'd like to hit 30,000 tonight.
Well, we're not far off.
160 people.
Yeah, we can do
160
that.
people. I mean,
Come
right now there's almost 400 listening. Surely not all of them are subscribed.
No, you get family members too. Family members.
Yeah, that's what people can do for Ziggy's last show.
Girlfriends, boyfriends.
Just throw in to anyone you know.
It would
Subscribe
really
to this
make my
channel.
day.
If we hit 30,000 with Ziggy left, I mean that'll be great. This is Zach. You
Paul,
have
is
to
it
figure
okay
out.
if I turn off these Jewels?
Yes, you've been able to. Yes.
Oh, you can turn them off. Yeah.
Wait,
turn
what
them
is
off.
it? Is it a donation?
Yeah, it's a special thing called gifts. It should be.
There's surely a way to turn off this.
I just turned it off.
All right. We'll continue on here.
You're not gonna miss that sound.
If folks want to give money, they should give money to the American Red Cross fundraiser, which is somehow already halfway there.
Well, let's see. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, people want to see you take off your shirt.
It's at 1,000.
With two anonymous donors just came in with $250
Wow.
respectively.
It's at $1,000 right now.
Ziggy Merle says, "What are Ziggy's thoughts on Olivia Rodrigo 3?" As he clearly did not turn off the Jewels.
Actually, Paul, I've talked to you a little bit about this, but I thought OR3 was a huge developmental step forward for Olivia Rodrigo. My biggest complaint with the two previous albums, like they were fine, but they were very like teeny and I think emotionally insecure and unstable, which I know attracts people a little bit. But I thought she took the good elements of that and combined it with the growing maturity that you're seeing from her songwriting and from her music.
This guy could talk about anything.
Literally.
I thought OR3, I thought it was really excellent.
I thought it was good.
Some
I don't
people
like.
said it's experimental, and I wouldn't go that far because, like, there are certainly more. There's certainly more experimental musical artists out there. And she's not Come Girl 8, right? But she's taking care of business out there.
What did you just say?
Come Girl 8.
Come Girl 8.
Who is that?
It's a really excellent post-punk band based out of Manhattan.
How do you
ever listened?
How do you spell it?
Obviously we have.
CUMGIRL 8.
It's CUM.
Who is this?
Yeah.
What is?
I thought The Eighth Coming was one of the best albums of
I don't know.
2024.
I mean, I've known Ziggy I've known
CUMGIRL.
Ziggy for like a decade, and this is the first time I've ever heard him say
That's the name of a band.
If you don't listen to like I Don't Want to Go and think it's an excellent album, I don't know what to tell you.
All right, we'll continue on here.
What do you like better, Come Girl 8 or
No, please no. It's been a good show. Tegan says
Blink 182?
Slightly breaking the rules, but I'm moving to South Bend. Any recommendations of restaurants or fun places to go into the South Bend area, considering your guys' time at Notre Dame? Ziggy, did you have a place? I actually just stopped at one.
Can I ask why?
Oh yeah, why you're moving to South Bend?
Why?
I think it was voted what was it voted? The nicest place for young couples to live?
What?
Are those couples cars?
Yeah.
Because South Bend is a great place to be a car. It's an unbelievable city.
I think it was voted. It was definitely number one. Maybe it was affordability. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
I like South Bend.
Affordable. No.
Would you like to finish that?
I'll give a real shout out here. The Yellow Cat Cafe in South Bend is my favorite.
That's actually where I went.
Ziggy,
Ziggy, I stopped there on my drive home from Chicago. I stopped at the Yellow Cat at like 8 in the morning. before Cedar Point.
What's it called?
Yellow Cat Cafe. You've seen me wear the shirt. You know the shirt with the
Oh,
the
yeah.
yellow cat on
Yes,
it.
yes. What about that IHOP there? That's pretty good.
Oh, we went to the IHOP at like 2 a.m.
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
that's pretty solid.
The Yellow Cat
It's
Cafe.
also-
I'll
it's
tell you
not
what.
strictly in South Bend, but in Elkhart, I really like the Jackson. It's a nice little rooftop bar. They
Never-
sometimes have fiddle music there.
What? I'm learning a lot. I'd never heard of that either.
You ever go up to Michigan when you were there? Or no? There's no reason to.
Oh, I liked it.
When
Oh,
we
well,
went
Niles.
to Michigan, bad things happened.
Yeah, we would go to Niles, Michigan. Bad things would happen.
Really?
Yeah, it was not good. Don't go to Niles, Michigan.
I've been in a car that's broken down 3 times in my life, and 2 of them were driving to Niles, Michigan, which is like 10 miles away
Weird
from
things
Notre
happen
Dame.
when you
It's
go to
not very
Niles,
far.
Michigan. All right, Seabass the scumbag says, worst Jack take of all time.
You probably got
Can't think.
hardly any to choose
It's hard
from.
to think of. some.
Hardly any to choose from.
The
They're all
worst Jack take of the worst take ever is the coaches don't matter. I mean that's his.
No, it's not.
That's the worst.
Ziggy doesn't think that's the worst. I guarantee you.
Do you have one on top of your head, Ziggy?
Man, I'm trying to think of what to choose from because there's so many things I agree with Jack about.
Right? Because I'm right about most things, whether you like it or not.
I think I'm. What's it going to be, Paul? I don't know. Jack, it seems like he's just right all the time.
I'm right
I
about
got
most
nothing.
things.
I think it's the coach.
Like, if
the
people-
coaches has to be.
If people hate to admit it, they hate to admit it. But I'm right about most things.
Yeah, it's the confusing part about you. It doesn't make sense, but then he's right, and no one knows why. Hugh Pack says, "Thank you for everything you've done for the show, Ziggy. I'll miss your brilliant insights and the best segment in sports media, Zig or Zag." Speaking of which, you have a Zig or Zag for us, don't you?
There will be a final Zig or Zag, and you know what? Because you're asking about it, how do you feel about doing Zig or Zag right now?
That's why I just
Let's do
said.
it.
That's why I just did. I not just say to him like, "What's the Zig or Zag?"
Cues it right up.
You said it was
Ziggy's
there,
always. I mean,
but-
over the
but-
years,
but I'm trying
Ziggy's
to play
always
off
kind of
you.
jostled for hosting power from me. So go ahead, Ziggy. I mean, it's your show. Please take it away.
Well, if it's my show, then we're going to take a quick break to shout out 2 pro ballers and just-in-time PC gamer, each for throwing out $50 to the American Red Cross.
These are very nice donations.
We're gonna get to that shirt popping off.
I'm shocked that this much is coming in, and I really appreciate it.
Can I
here's the Zig or Zag.
Can I guess your Zig or Zag first?
You won't.
Can I try?
If you get a single one of them right, shirt's coming off.
Okay.
Wow. How many? There's 3.
There's 3.
Over under a year until Paul next pays you. Is that a Zig or Zag?
Oh well, that's not a Zig or Zag.
I guess that's
because the answer's over.
that's
That's
too
like
obvious.
minus 20,000 over.
Ziggy
Alright, carry
complains they're
on.
not getting any money.
Carry
Ziggy
on.
gets paid.
So
Ziggy
look,
gets paid.
it's the I don't want to do single week ones because then it's week 1 and it's over and my connection to the show's gone forever. So I'm gonna start. These are gonna be 3 season-long Zig or Zags. Here's the first one. Paul, do you know over the past 4 seasons combined who's thrown for the most passing yards in the NFL?
Past 4?
Yeah,
Is it Goff?
yeah. I actually have no idea if it's Jared Goff. I think it is, and Mahomes is number 2. He leads by like 1,000 gushing yards or passing yards. The guy throws all over the place. You know when the
Gushing
last time
yards.
Jared Goff didn't throw for 4,000 yards was?
4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah, 2021. That like season from hell in Detroit.
That's
Since
that's
then he's
pretty
gone
good for me right there.
44, 45, 46, 45. So you're telling me at minus 135 I can get Jared Goff over 4,000 passing yards? That's basically
Pretty
saying
good.
minus 135 Jared Goff doesn't lose a leg in a horrible accident. Yeah, I'm taking that all day. Throw me Jared Goff over 4,000 passing yards.
Okay. All right. That seems
Look,
logical.
I feel like we can't zag on Ziggy's final Zig or Zag.
well, if it's
You can
that bad.
absolutely
Well,
zag,
also,
'cause there's
I'll
gonna be
zig
2
that,
tough
though.
ones
I'll
coming up.
definitely zig
Don't
that.
the,
I think it's a great
Lions play horrible teams later too, don't they?
Yeah, they're going to light
They
it
play
up.
horrible
All
teams.
right. So right now, 2 zigs.
All right, next one. Josh Allen. He's a big name. You got to throw Josh Allen your season-long Zig or Zag. And no matter what goes on in a game of Buffalo Bills football, Josh Allen is on the ground rushing and usually getting a bunch of short touchdowns. Past 3 seasons, 15 touchdowns, 12 touchdowns, 14 touchdowns. So when at even odds, I can get Josh Allen 11 and a half or more rushing touchdowns, I'm taking that all day. Give me Josh Allen over 11 and a half rushing rushing touchdowns, excuse me.
Just to confirm, this is Josh, the quarterback, not the defensive player on the Jaguars, right?
Yeah, of course, of course.
How many is he
That'd
had?
be like plus 20 trillion.
'Cause, I mean, that would be a lot for 11 rushing touchdowns for a defensive end.
That'd be a big performance from him. What has he had in previous years? He's gone for 14,
His past
12,
three seasons have
15.
been 15, 14, 12.
He's at 11 and a half here.
Who's the running back for the Bills? No,
Cook?
I'm Zag, and he got married. Doesn't care anymore. Zag. He's gonna be so much worse. Zag.
He's gonna be 30 this year. And Joe Brady's
Yeah.
taking over. I'll zig with you.
Wait,
I'll
does-
zig with you again.
Does he have a baby now?
He
I
does.
mean, you can't
Oh.
stop Josh Allen from rushing.
No, there's no way. Now that he has a kid, he's not putting his body allowance down anymore. Zag.
He's a
It's a
kid.
good take.
Yeah,
he
he's got
does.
a kid.
Yeah, he's a kid.
He's got a wife and a kid.
This is classic.
This is first year.
This is very much like Ziggy showing up
This is
unprepared for
his
his final show.
first year with
You
the
know what?
kid.
Who cares if he is a kid? Maybe he wants that kid to see him get some freaking rushing touchdowns. How about that?
Well, then you'd be right.
How about 3, Ziggy? Number 3?
Number 3. We always sit back on the show and wonder who's going to have a breakout season. Well, it's easy to predict a breakout season from a guy who was in the middle of having a breakout season. You know how many sacks Aiden Hutchinson had last year, Paul?
No.
0.
14 and a half.
He was out all year.
How many games
Year
did Aiden
before.
Hutchinson play last year? 3? 4? However many games he played, you can get Aiden Hutchinson right now at plus 170 to get 15 or more rushing touchdowns. He was gonna
Sacks?
get that,
You mean
like,
sacks?
week 3
you
last
mean sacks?
I was gonna say I'm gonna zag that.
All right,
Sacks.
sacks. Excuse me. Look, I'm all over
Ziggy, that's the
place.
worst
Look,
bet
it's my
ever.
last show.
That would be the worst
Yeah.
bet ever.
I feel like
15 or more sacks, I'm taking that at plus 150. Give me Aiden Hutchinson to continue his breakout. And like, who else is going to get sacks in Detroit next year?
Yeah, breakout. I think you're stretching. I don't know. I think Aiden Hutchinson's firmly broken out. I'm gonna zag. That's a lot of sacks.
These are breakout prices, Paul.
That's a lot of
saying that Aiden
sacks.
Hutchinson's a bum.
He's great, but that's a lot.
What
And
did,
he's been badly injured in the past.
what did Miles Garrett get when he broke the record?
23. I mean, maybe we're entering a new stage now where dudes just pin their ears back and go for 18 sacks. But
I don't know enough about like
I mean,
sack
last year,
numbers to
freaking
answer.
Brian Burns had 16 and a half sacks.
I don't hate it, Ziggy. I'm gonna zag just because
What does like TJ Watt normally do? I don't have enough
like
sack
3.
number knowledge to.
and 15 sacks are very
When
good
he was in
season.
his prime, TJ Watt went 14 and a half, 15, 22 and a half, 19.
Watt had 22 and a half sacks one year.
Yeah,
Um,
2021.
He was tied for the record.
Well, let's say who's he playing? He's playing Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray
Can't
stinks.
catch him.
He'll sack
You
him like
can't-
40
you
times.
can't catch Kyler.
Murray
catch Caleb.
stinks. Caleb
Actually,
also
now I
stinks.
think about it, didn't Aiden Hutchinson play the entire season last year?
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking.
I thought he was out all year.
I was thinking 2024.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
thought. I
too.
thought. I
Half a
assumed
sack
you were
more this year.
joking. I assumed you were joking when you said 14 and a half sacks in 4 games.
He actually might.
That's
No,
the
I'm gonna-
greatest season of all time.
I'm gonna go over too. I think he'll sack Caleb and Kyler 8 times each.
Look,
So
yeah,
over.
Go
how,
ahead,
you know how you know I'm going to get this right, Paul?
I don't.
When Jack comes on this show and starts spewing nonsense that he hasn't researched, he's always right.
Well, that could be
Just
true.
100% of the time.
All right, so here's
Yeah.
what we have. We have
It's true.
the final zig or zag. Well, maybe the final zig or zag. We have Jared Goff over 4,000 passing yards at minus 135. 2 zigs on that one. Josh Allen, the quarterback, over 11 and a half rushing touchdowns. I zigged. Jack zag. It really is a great segment. Zig or zag. I mean, that's as creative
We
as
can
we've
still
ever
do it.
been.
We can have like Zach take over and do Zach or Zag.
Zag or zag. And then third,
If you run Zach or Zag, I'm suing the show for copyright and trademark.
Oh,
Third.
you'd be entitled to.
Aiden Hutchinson was it over 14 and a half? Or
Yeah.
15. Over 14 and a half sacks at plus 170.
150.
150. Okay. Ziggy kind of bumped that line up in the beginning when he said 170. But plus 150. I zagged. Jack zigged. So on your final zig or zag, 4 zigs and 2 zags. Not bad. Not bad. You take that.
We are going to have to track this as the season goes on.
What would Josh Allen? Is there odds for like Josh Allen to rush for no touchdowns? Is that out? Like I think if he's on
Zero
the
I'm sure,
touchdowns?
I'm sure you can't bet
You,
on
could-
that.
you,
Yeah.
you might be able to find
like
out.
I think when he's on the
You're
goal
basically
line.
just betting on Josh Allen to get hurt at that number.
Well, I think when he's on the goal line, he'll be like,
Nah.
I don't want to do this. I'm going to
Audible
give it to who's the
every
running
time.
back? James Cook.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think Cook has 1,000,000 touchdowns this year.
Ziggy, back to some Ziggy questions here. DJ ROZ says, Ziggy, how did you meet Paul and Jack? Wow, no love for producer Zach here. And when did you know that you found some lifelong friends? if you have.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Found that out.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Shout out Scotty B, $50 to the American Red Cross. Thank you very much. If you are interested in donating disaster relief in Wisconsin and around the globe, hit that donation link. None of the money goes to us. YouTube takes no processing fees. It's tax deductible. All of that. When did I know I made lifelong friends? Maybe when Jack decided not to visit me in San Clemente. I think that's when I really knew our friendship was locked in. Actually,
Yeah.
now that I think about it, so like Paul and
That was your fault.
I didn't watch football before I met Paul. I'd seen one game of football, and it was the Falcons-Patriots Super Bowl. And I wasn't surprised at what I was seeing. Because I'm like, oh, Tom Brady's pretty good. He's probably going to win this game no matter what happens. I don't think I realized how big a deficit they had. But so I show up to Notre Dame. And in South Bend, again, not to make the guy who's moving to South Bend feel bad, but on a weekend in South Bend, there is exactly one entertaining thing to do, and that's watch Notre Dame football.
Well, I like. I'm sorry. I like South Bend. It's a nice place.
And that's still
I love
entertaining.
South
What,
Bend. They've
twice
got
a year?
Notre Dame football.
It's a nice place. You can go to the Potawatomi Zoo. There's multiple golf courses
What
all
are you,
around.
6?
The Potawatomi Zoo
What are
is
you,
pretty
rich?
cool. Potawatomi Zoo is pretty cool. They have a bunch of golf courses in the area. Honestly, a better dining scene than you'd expect in downtown South Bend. Let's give
So,
South
how
Bend
many-
its flowers.
And how many Notre Dame games are actually that exciting?
Probably
What, 2 a year?
2 or 3 home
No, but
games.
going to the game
Tailgates are fun though. Tailgates are fun.
Tailgates are
But
fun.
in any case,
When they're
this
beating
is the
Austin
only
P
thing
by
that's-
50 in the second quarter, it's like, all right, what am I doing?
The tailgate's fun.
Carry on.
Don't ever insult Austin P State University ever again. One of my best friends teaches at Austin
Of
P.
course he does. Of course he does.
He's actually like the greatest philosopher Austin P State University has ever had.
Figures
And I have a paper coming out of him in November. You can read it in Hume Studies. It's great stuff.
I will.
But so Paul and I we're buddies at Notre Dame. He drags me out to football games, and I learned that he started this radio show. So I asked him, Paul, can I join? And he says, absolutely not. I already have someone else doing it. F you, Ziggy. Get out of my face.
Stop. I did not say
That's how I remember it anyway. He remembers it a little bit differently. And that was a great friend and former Paul Farrington show host, Will Coots. But if you know Will Coots, he is as lovable as he is unreliable. And after about a week of that, Paul said, I'm going to need a couple more people. So the first person he goes to is Max Hammersmith, who neither of us, I think, have talked to in a long time. He does analytics for the Reds now. Great for him. He's brilliant. The next person he goes to is me. He says, Ziggy, can you come on? And I say, sure. And from that moment, instant connection. We love talking sports. We broadcasted Notre Dame games together just the whole time. I'd only met Jack. Jack, did I even meet you when I was in college?
No, I don't think so. But I would
That's
listen
kinda
to
crazy.
I would listen to you guys when I was
I might have seen you, but I don't think we ever spent any time together.
not in college.
After I graduated, Paul wanted to keep the show going. We'd done the radio show for a few years. I said, sure, why not? Also, shout out Will Coots says, I'm here reliably.
Oh man. See, I wouldn't talk like about you like that. Well, never.
To be clear,
Never.
Will Coots will be the first to tell you he's unreliable, and I'll be the first to tell you he's lovable.
Will's great.
He is, in fact, as lovable as he is unreliable.
I remember the last time
I'm
I saw
unreliable too. It is what it is.
the last time I saw Will, I think was at Notre Dame. Or no, maybe it was I don't know, it was somewhere.
Vegas.
It was a Vegas trip, yeah.
Yeah, Vegas.
And we were all leaving, flying home, and I'm like, Will, what are you up to? Where are you going? And he's like, I'm just gonna go, go to the woods.
Wherever the wind takes me.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just going to the woods and hanging out. I'm like, what?
That was the weekend that he had to SOS someone on Facebook because he drove out into the middle of the desert and his car broke down and he was hundreds of miles from anyone. And he sent goodbye texts to his family. Yeah, that's how I started the show. That's who was initially the co-host on the show, and he wound up being the co-host for 3 more years.
3 is a good number of people to have on a show. So Paul's like, hey, I got my buddy Jack, and I think you'll really get along with Jack. You'll love him. We should have him on the show.
Exact
And I
opposites.
said, I'm pretty sure I said some words of absolutely not, but Paul convinced me to give Jack a try. And the very first time I saw Jack from across the room, I just knew that we'd be together forever.
Good God.
I don't even think about Paul anymore, really.
I'm giving you a heart.
So that's how I met Paul. I met Jack through doing this show. We've had some fun times together on the road, and hopefully I'll see you guys again someday.
Cisco, it sounds like you're leaving us. Cisco Kid
That's
says,
crazy. I don't get a good box.
Well, you'll get goodbye at the end. I'm
They
sure.
didn't ask about producer Zach.
Right.
Zach, you'll get a goodbye off air.
Cisco Kid says, Ziggy, I might be in college and might not have a ton of money, but $20 is worth it for you and the Red Cross. Go Pack Go. God bless. And let him watch over and protect you. Helps to be a Packer fan.
Oh,
That's very nice.
where does he go? Where does he go?
There's a
Where
chance
does he
you
go to
get some
school?
tears here.
Where do you go to school?
And I do want to give a shout out to this donation coming from longtime fan and maybe certainly the best dressed fan we've ever encountered in Ryu Hitsuya.
Oh,
he's-
yeah, that was awesome.
he was awesome.
I remember we did this like picture, like Tom Grossi had a fan meetup and we wanted to say hi, introduce ourselves. It's like we get up, we take a picture, some people are making fun of Paul and me for being Vikings fans. As we're walking away, some guy in a Grinch costume was like waving his arms. He's like, Ziggy, Paul. And we're like, oh, great, it's another fan. You know who it is. And then he takes off the hat and he says, it's a Ryu Hitsuya. And we
No, whoa.
lost our minds.
Wait, no. Our reaction to people is not, oh, great, here's another fan. That is not
No,
how we.
But Ziggy's saying like when he said his name, we're like, oh my god, it's you. Like that was
Oh, we turned into meeting we turned into the people meeting someone.
Yeah,
we were
exactly.
like, whoa, dude, the legend. There are a handful of people who've been following the show for so long that when they introduce themselves and they say their name, we're like, wait a second.
there was some dude in a Grinch costume.
Tegan says, I'm assuming the answer is no, but any chance that you'll be around for an occasional meet and greet? Really enjoyed meeting you this past year in Green Bay.
I have no idea.
There you
Like,
go.
at some point,
There's
my
no idea, Tegan.
location is going to be public. I'm going to be
TBD.
in Pennsylvania for the next couple of years. I'll be in Chicago for a few years after that. If you want to find me, people know how to find me.
SG Misty and Wrath Scandence says Matthew Golden related. Since you know Matthew Golden, can you predict what you? Well, Jack's good friends with him.
He is
Can
my
you
guy.
predict his stat line for this season?
That's a good question.
1,800
Green
yards?
Bay, I would predict 1,100 yards and 6 touchdowns. I think he's going to have a really great year.
Oh, so you're going like that's pretty much
How
like
many did you say? I'm sorry.
1,100.
1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns.
That's like a welcome to the league
It's a very good year.
breakout.
I think he's going to emerge as the reliable first option for Green Bay this year.
No, that's wrong.
Well, who would it be?
It'll be Watson if he stays healthy.
He won't stay healthy.
I think he'll be closer to like 750 or 800 yards.
Isn't Watson hurt every year?
Yeah, I mean he is. Yeah,
But
there's Watson, there's Reed, there's Kraft,
I feel like Watson.
Jacobs. There's a lot of mouths to feed in Green Bay.
I feel like Golden has to do his first Lambeau leap into our arms.
Do you think Golden will have more receiving yards than Watson, Reed, or Kraft?
Oh,
Over
Kraft's,
yards in all 3 of them.
Kraft's a beast. I do like Golden though.
Kraft's a beast, but tight ends just get fewer yards. It is what it is.
No, they do. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Kraft had like 850 yards and Golden came in at 750.
I think
That's
Kraft
possible.
I think Kraft last year had 500 yards against the Steelers. Like 10 catches. I'm not even kidding. Like 10 grabs for 500 yards in that game.
I know he was amazing.
He could have more yards than Golden.
Packer Doug says, Ziggy, will you leave behind some coordinates for you on X, TikTok, Facebook, etc.? Will anyone be able to find you anywhere?
I don't have any social media, but if you want to keep up with the latest developments, you can check my website, rtzigor.com. Of
Are you serious?
You have a website?
What?
course, I have a website. I'm a professional. You can see my papers on it. You can see the research projects.
You
I
gotta
do.
be
You can
kidding
see
me.
my job
You
posting,
you
get my
see this right
email.
here? You've got to be kidding me.
What?
Wait, why don't we just find this out now?
Can we pull that up, Zach? Somehow? Is there any way we can pull that up? We have. Nah, it's gonna be too hard to
But
set up.
let
It'll
me
be too
read
hard to
it.
set
I'm a
up.
recent PhD grad from the University of
This is gold.
Virginia.
You guys have to. If you're listening right now, you have to go to rtziegler.com. This
Research.
is unbelievable. How did we not know about this?
Who's Kant?
It's pronounced cunt.
All right. We're
Really?
dangerous
Who do
territory.
you like
again.
better, Kant or Can?
Stop. Okay.
For the record, having an academic website is like the most normal thing ever.
No, I know, but I'm just surprised we didn't know about this.
Yeah, I got one. You
Wait,
didn't know
Paul,
that?
you struggle to pronounce Rafscendence?
I don't. I'm reading a bunch of things at once here.
Oh.
Bailey says, Ziggy, you can't go, bro. What's one football stadium or baseball stadium that you have on your bucket list?
PNC.
It can't be PNC. Football stadium. On
Why?
my
People
bucket
love
list.
PNC.
Ziggy, you say your uncle loves PNC.
I know a lot of people that love PNC.
So why wouldn't it be PNC?
Oh, by the way,
But
real
the
quick,
stadium
it's
if I could go of all the stadiums I haven't been to, I think it'll be really fun to see a game at Lumen Field.
That's Seattle, the Seahawks?
Yeah, that's where the Seahawks play. I love Seattle. It's a great city. That's a stadium that gets loud. I think it'll be really fun to go and see a game there. And before too long goes on, I do have to give a shout out to Tommy Cassius for donating $100 to the American.
Wow.
Oh, Tommy.
Longtime fan, longtime friend, longtime supporter. Congratulations, Tommy. on
He's
getting
married now, isn't he?
Thank you for
He
the
is,
donation.
yes.
Wow.
Tommy's married. And you know what? I'll tell you what. Tommy, the other day, I was with him over in Chicago at Golf Simulator. Dude put on a show.
Really?
Absolute show.
Better than me?
There's debate whether or not he naked laughed me on a capture the flag game. There was.
Weren't you at
I will
Tommy's
say
wedding?
this about Tommy.
I was. I was a groomsman.
Who's his husband?
Every like mid-level like party game, Tommy is goated at.
It's
Ping pong.
fantastic. Yeah.
He's unbelievable. Foosball. He's unbelievable. Golf simulator. He's unbelievable.
Bowling, which I
Bowling,
mean,
he's-
that's yeah, excellent player.
He is Mr. What do you call Tommy? Mr. Midwest?
Mr. Midwest. You could make that. He's up for debate. Certainly, he'd be on the
Mr.
podium.
Midwest.
Ziggy, let's see. Let's go through another few questions here. Wayne says, Wayne on Pluto. Does Ziggy have a favorite song of all time?
Ooh, a favorite song of all time.
We should have done Ziggy.
Tubular-
We should have done Ziggy streams all the time.
Is it that crap you played in the car in Wisconsin?
Oh, God.
What was that
Tubular
again?
Bells has got to be up there.
What was that guy's name, Ziggy?
Colin Stetson.
Oh God.
Oh man, I do love the auger from Colin
Oh, that was
Stetson.
brutal.
Starless King Crimson, obviously a banger. I can always go for a good Scarlet Fire. Everything in its right place. I mean, there's so much out there. But if I had to pick an absolute favorite song, Beautiful by Ka off Thief Next to Jesus. Unbelievable banger.
He
Have you ever
says
listened to
things,
Brownsville
actually.
Ka?
Is that real?
I don't know.
Is that a real song? What about like Katy
No,
Perry?
Brownsville Ka is the greatest
Can
rapper
you sing
of all
it?
time.
Can you sing it?
No, I can't. The whole point is the backing track. I can't rap.
Can you give the backtrack and we can.
Can you pull it up and play it for us?
It would be offensive if I were to perform this song.
Jacob Clay says, "What's the best monastic brewery that Americans can buy?"
No idea. But it will be whatever I'm making in the next 10 years.
What does monastic mean? What is that?
I'm sorry.
Next question, please.
I'm serious.
Dragon Scale says, "Ziggy, who's your favorite theologian?"
First of all, shout out Charlie Manning. I agree. Michael Manning is a bum.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, is that Mike's brother?
Yeah, all agreed.
Favorite theologian of all time, John Cashin, for sure.
Any reason?
Have you ever read the conferences? If you did, you'd know.
Obviously, I haven't, Ziggy. Obviously, I haven't read the conference.
Some guy
I
correct.
don't
What
know
about
what you
Immanuel
read.
Kant?
No.
Oh, by the way, Tegan gave an update for us, guys, on why he's moving to South Bend. Breaking the rules again, but the reason I'm moving to South Bend is my girlfriend got a job that gives us a free apartment. Understandable.
No, goodbye.
Understandable.
So in South Bend, the apartment in South Bend's worth what, $100 a month?
You guys, the South Bend hate must stop. It surely must stop.
You wouldn't live out there. You got the hell out of there when you graduated.
No, I went back.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
went
You did. I
back.
forgot you went back.
McBeaster, great name, just a great name, and thanks Charlie Manning, by the way, too. I want to give Charlie Manning some.
Oh,
props.
monastic
Great
means monk-like. Okay.
guy. McBeaster goes, "Ziggy, what will you miss most about the show?" It's
You
very
know,
nice.
Paul, here's something you've said about the Paul Farrington show that struck with me. I mean, I love talking football. I love the fans and I love the community. But
This is
I think my favorite
this
thing
is
has to
understandable
be-
to you.
you've said this before, Paul, and it's like there's just something really nice after whatever day you're having of getting on and talking about football with your friends. We can see each other all the time. We can catch up. And it feels like I'm around you almost as much as I was when I was in college. I get to see Jack, who's someone I would have seen maybe once or twice in my entire life. Otherwise, producer Zach, when he feels like
Just kinda
showing up
hope.
and being on camera, I get to see. I get to spend a bunch of time with you guys, and that has to be my favorite part of the show.
I think I'm going to clip that
It's a deep cut.
and bring that to the monastery to show his supervisor when we're making the pitch.
That'll be tough for him to say, "Don't continue the show."
Yeah, it'll be really. So Ziggy, just to clarify this again, we're still a little in the dark on this. If your supervisor says you must continue this, then you must continue it, correct?
I don't have to yet because I haven't taken a vow of obedience. But once I do, yeah, if he said I have to do it, I have to do it.
Ziggy, what if he said, "Ziggy, you must be a hot dog vendor at Phillies games"? Would you do it?
If I made a promise to do what he said, yes.
Interesting. That's interesting. Okay.
Have you ever heard of Saint Simeon, the new theologian?
No.
No.
Oh wait. I'm sure I have heard it him from you.
This is the first time I've ever mentioned him. So
Then I
think
haven't
that's
heard him.
unlikely. Actually, this story is not appropriate for on air, so I'm not going to. But I will share that Jesse Gosinski and Anonymous have donated $50 and $20 respectively.
Wait, what are we up to? Are we close to
we are
shirtless
at
Zig?
1,400. We are closing in on 2,000 already.
So $600 away from shirtless Zig.
The church. Someone's gonna donate $600 right now by themselves.
If we, all right, $600, guys, from us trying to bully Ziggy into a shirt.
That shirt's
off.
gonna
We might
pop
not get
off.
it. We might not get it, but like we'll try. We'll certainly try.
Now we'll get it. It hasn't even been an hour.
all right.
Hold on. I have to read this.
Please.
This is from Jacob Clay.
It's your show.
Things are returning their natural order. Jacob Clay says, "My wife says that Ziggy is her favorite. Now she wants to change our son's name to honor Ziggy instead of Jack."
Wow.
Ooh.
Well, would you be naming?
Great choice.
Would you be
Great
naming
choice.
Hold
your
on.
son Robert or Ziggy?
What about like Ziggy Jack? Like Ziggy's first, Jack's the middle
Is there
name.
any combination of your guys' name that sounds decent?
No.
No. Robert Jack? Yeah, I mean,
Charlie Manning says 600 coming in if its shirt was Paul as well right now.
I mean, we'll both do. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not
100%.
If Charlie donates $600, then my shirt will come off and Ziggy. Yeah, I mean that's.
Where does Charlie go to school? Is he a college kid?
Yeah, Charlie's not donating $600.
What about
Lux Koa and Anonymous donating 50 and 20 respectively.
Oh,
Thank you very
Ziggy,
much.
you better get ready, man.
what about Jack Robert? It's a good name,
Jack
right?
Roberts. Okay.
Jack Robert.
Yeah, Jack Robert's okay.
You know, my parents were this close to naming me Gilligan.
Like the Gilligan's Island?
Like 2 weeks before I was going to be born, Gilligan was the name I was going to be named.
Gilligan Ziegler.
And then my grandmother died, so I got named Robert instead.
I don't know.
How do you go from Gilligan to Robert?
Would
Like, that doesn't make any sense.
we call him Ziggy if his first name was Gilligan? I don't think you can. I think you have to call him Gilligan
No,
or Gilly
I
or
think I
something.
wouldn't tell people my name's Gilligan.
No,
I'd say my name is
I'd
Ziggy.
have to call him Gil.
Gil.
I would be like, "What's up, Gilligan? How's it going?"
Oh, I'd call him Gilligan. I would sooner call him Gilligan than Gil. It would really be Ziggy or Gilligan to me.
Duh, I'd call him Gil.
Maybe you.
Ryu Hitsuya coming in with 25 and Hubsy Wubsy with another 20.
This is the nickname. Ready?
You guys are unbelievably
What? Oh,
generous.
jizz.
This is the nickname. Jizzy.
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 Oh,
Here I
man.
am trying to thank you for being generous. We're talking
All
about
right,
jizz.
again said, since Herbert's now engaged, do you expect him to do you expect to think that for him there's more to life than football, like Josh Allen now?
Yeah, Herbert will stink.
Yeah, it's over for him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Josh Allen was pretty good last year.
Well, he didn't have a child. I guess.
So Herbert's safe.
I
for
guess
now.
Once Herbert-
isn't having a child yet.
You're right. So I guess he's okay for now. Once he has a kid with Madison Beer, I think he's gonna stink. But I think he's okay for now. Like Madison Beer likes watching him play too. I think he's motivated by her, so he's okay.
Okay, we got a couple here. Elliot says, and thank you, Elliot, for being a member, by the way. If you want to be a member, you get your question read. We can't go through every single member. We're going to hit members who ask questions in here, but I know there's some people who are writing multiple questions. We'll hit everyone. If you want to be a member, go to the channel homepage, select join member. You'll have your questions read during the mailbags. Elliot says, how many real quote-unquote contenders are there this season? Oh, he brings it back to football, Elliot.
We don't like football.
Interesting
on the show.
turn. Back
I don't
to
like
sports.
football
Back to
on the
the
show.
point of the show. Ziggy, would you like to take the first crack at this?
Oh man, we have to talk about football.
That stinks.
How about you take a stab at it, Paul?
Yeah, go ahead.
Real
Paul.
contenders. I would say in the
Well,
AFC,
wait to think here. What does like real contender mean?
who can I legitimately see like lifting up the Super Bowl trophy at the end of the year?
Well, because then there's only one. It's the Aaron Donald Los Angeles Rams.
I actually think that this season's a pretty fun one. I know that there's a lot of parity across football most seasons, but in the AFC, for instance, I think the Bills can go on a Super Bowl run. I think that the Ravens are capable of a Super Bowl run. You have to argue like Denver and New England have a chance. I mean, they were there last year.
The Bills and Ravens are done forever. They're just the same team. It's
I
like
think the NFC's got a ton of teams. I think Philly could do it. I think that
the
No,
Lions.
the NFC has one team. Only one team is Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett.
Well, I mean, we did the contender tiers the other day. So if you really break it down
You
to the
told me it's
top
gonna be the
tier,
Packers.
stop
Really?
it, Ziggy. Stop it. Take that hat off your damn head. I guess if I was going off my number one contender tier, it would be the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Bills were my top tier contenders. So they were my top three. But I think there's a lot of teams that can. I think there's probably like 10 to 15 teams who can make a run this season.
I'd go Rams, Lions, Steelers. That's my three.
The Lions need to. It's bad news with Kirby Joseph and.
Yeah, they're playing.
Brian
They're playing
Branches.
like high school teams.
Are we
No.
just going to ignore the Seahawks?
I said the Seahawks.
I don't pick teams to repeat.
I'm asking Jack.
Oh, Michael Manning.
I never
here.
pick teams to repeat.
Michael says, "What's the current relationship with Mike from Green Bay Toyota, and how will Ziggy leaving impact the relationship?"
I might have just read out something very insulting about Mike.
Lamar fell off the cliff. Hell yeah, he did, Uncle Phil Cows. He stinks.
Mike from Toyota, I think that's a stable relationship. That's a working relationship, and right now, it seems like we're in good standing to resume the Toyota sponsorship next year. Now, whether or not that continues with us, being happy about it, we'll see how the Packers are playing heading into Toyotathon. But it seems like we're in good standing with Toyota. Did we sing the song last year? We didn't sing the song. We just did an ad read, I think. We had a song lined up, and we were going to sing a Toyota holiday jingle. That could be.
They heard you sing and said not a chance.
That could be, bro. I heard it, and I said I texted back, and I said like I don't think.
I must have not been there for that.
No.
I have no recollection of that.
No, you weren't there for
You
that.
were there,
Okay,
Jack. You were there.
I don't think I was.
We didn't sing.
I don't remember.
We
that.
didn't sing it, and I wrote back. I was like, I don't think you
I don't
want
even
to
remember
sing
talks
this.
about that.
But
though, either.
maybe next year if we're singing, oh gosh, that'd be crazy. Jack, Paul, Ziggy, can you each name one dark horse player nobody's talking about that you think could emerge as a key piece of each NFC North team?
Boy, so we're asking for 12 players here.
No, we'll do one. We'll do one. Why don't we take one team at a time? Who would you like to take, Ziggy? Is there anyone?
So if you had to ask me, the dark horse thing is always tricky, right? Because like if you pick a guy who's totally obscure, he's probably not going to be any good. But if you pick a guy who's like sort of well known, I don't know. For me, the player I'm watching in Detroit next year, it has to be Isaac Tesla, right? He didn't get a lot of opportunities last year, but when he did get chances, I think he really showed up. It's rare you see a player of 16 receptions for 6 touchdowns. He was a monster. And Sam Laporta has just not looked the same after the injuries. I don't know exactly if he's going to get tons of opportunities, but you don't trade 3 third-round picks for a player who you don't think has the potential. He looked good last year. They need some weapons in the Detroit offense. As weird as that is to say, everyone knows Amon-Ra is going to be good. Everyone knows Gibbs is going to be good. But there's a lot of room for a big red zone threat. I want to see what Isaac Tesla can do.
I think for the Packers and Vikings, dark horse. I mean, I'm looking at the rookies, the 2 tackles the Vikings got, right? Big Citrus and Caleb Banks, who is practicing right now. That could be a huge addition. And then Packers cornerback was Brandon Cisse, right? Who's filling in for St. Juice right now. Those are 2 of the most important position groups, or I guess you could say the weakest groups on each of those defensive units. So if you get real production there, what you said could emerge as a key piece. If you get some rookie contributors there for those 2 teams, that'd be pretty massive for them. What about Chicago? We got anyone for Chicago?
Khalil Herbert. He's on the Bears.
Is Luther Burden too well known?
I think he's too well known. A
lot of people think Luther Burden's going to be good.
Colston Loveland.
If you ask me to read Luther Burden's stat line next year, it's 1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns.
What about Loveland?
That's crazy, Ziggy. I think you go with
Herbert, Khalil Herbert.
with Adenigbo or Booker. I think you go with one of the two defensive ends. Like they're huge roles, opposite of Sweat. Maybe they're well known, but Denebo, he barely played last season, or played half the year, didn't play well. Okay, so where do we stand
Shout
here?
out to DJ Roz with $75 and Alex M with €5 for the American Red Cross. We are now at 1605.
Oh, we've entered international
Hold on,
waters.
wait, Ziggy, did you hate my Colorado Midwest take, or did you agree with me on that? Someone commented my biggest miss was Colorado's in the Midwest.
Oh yeah, that's
I
horrible.
didn't even want to bring it up because I don't want to talk about it anymore.
So would that be
that's
your
how
answer
bad
to my
it is.
worst take?
No, because then you might talk about it.
Let's see.
We've got a question here from MC Beaster. Ziggy, if you'd chosen the Norbert
Mick
teams,
Beaster.
maybe he's a rapper.
No,
Maybe
go ahead.
he's a master of ceremonies. I'm calling him MC Beaster. You can't stop me. MC
Sounds
Beaster
cooler.
says, Ziggy, if you'd chosen the Norbert teams, you could have lived a few miles away from Lambeau Field. True. Seriously, though, why did you choose the Augustinians? I think that's an interesting question.
It's August.
I'm
Well,
here,
you could
I'm
ask.
tweeting,
Yeah,
I'm
just go
talking
for it,
about
man. You do whatever you want.
So, if you're a Catholic religious, you do this thing called the Liturgy of the Hours. You've got a big book, you've got prayers for every single day, and like you read out of it. And sometimes you celebrate different people, right? So, like if you're a well-known saint or figure in the church, there might be a particular day, and the prayers are inspired by that. It's called the Commons. And if you're like, you can't have individualized prayers for every single person. So they often group you by kind. So it's like, okay, here's the one for doctors of the church. Here's the one for female religious. And there's the common of pastors. And one of the lines from the common of pastors that's always stuck for me when you're like thinking about the person reflecting is, this is a man who loved his brethren and ever prayed for them. I think that's interesting because I think like what this tells you is that the center of a religious life is love and community and being in these kinds of relationships with others. And that's really, to me, what the Augustinians are all about. In a lot of religious orders, there's a very particular way you're supposed to be a member of that order. If you're a Dominican, you're supposed to be like Dominic. If you're a Franciscan, you're supposed to be like Francis. If you're a Jesuit, you're supposed to be like Ignatius. If you're an Augustinian, you're not supposed to be like Augustine in the sense of being like a 5th century cranky bishop from Hippo. You're supposed to be like Augustine in the sense of getting along with people who are very different than you and loving them. And that seems to me like something the world needs more of. So I want to give that a go.
Very nice, Ziggy.
Great answer.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it's exactly like me.
Also, I'm not a Thomist, so this like rules out most religious orders because I have weird philosophical and theological views.
Super Joshua says, Paul, does Colin Coward honestly believe what he says? He actually does. Like legitimately does. We up on the Zoom calls and yeah, I was stunned when I saw that. But no, he believes what he says. All right, here's an interesting thought, Ziggy. Windy P4K says the Pope is a Bears fan, therefore Ziggy is obligated to root for the Bears. I mean, you are going into you're becoming an Augustinian.
Yes, but Pope Leo is not the one who's in charge of me. The
No.
security order is the one in charge of me.
Yes, but Pope Leo is certainly in charge of them. No?
Not in the way that he can tell me what to do.
Certainly the Pope can tell you what to do.
What are you, a papist? This isn't how it works.
No,
This is
but
how,
I think-
this is how people who aren't Catholics think it works.
I think that's pretty much just saying like, oh, like if
I'm
you're
sorry. If the Pope sends a message to the Augustinians of Villanova and says Robert Ziegler must be a Bears fan,
that's just like being
don't have to do
that's
it. I
just
don't
like
have to
your
do that.
boss being a Bears fan.
I think your supervisor would then tell you, and you would have to be a Bears fan.
But who
Then I'd
cares?
leave.
Who cares that it's the Pope?
You'd leave. You would leave.
I would leave if they told me I have to be a Bears fan.
Who cares that it's the Pope though? Like
Oh
it's just
man,
it's,
you're playing a dangerous game here, Jack.
but it's just like
unless
the boss.
I choose to become a Bears fan tonight.
You have a Bears hat?
oh, is that floating around?
Wouldn't you like to know, pretty boy?
Ziggy's off the leash now in his final show.
Ziggy, were there any other questions in here? I'm not seeing. I mean, we might be heading towards the decision.
I'm so excited for this decision.
We absolutely could be heading towards the decision.
Yeah, unless if you see
Come on, pop the shirt off. How much dollars we
I
got?
don't
in
know.
there?
We feel like we have to drag this out for a few more minutes to give the fans a chance.
Well, no,
to
we'll have
decide.
reaction and more questions. We could have reaction and more questions post decision. I mean, surely, like after you say the decision, we're not just turning this off. There's going to be a lot to talk about. Why we'll have a post game interview.
My
Ziggy.
choice is either going to result in a riot from the fans or a riot from you, Paul.
So you officially, or
We at least gotta get an answer why after the decision is
so
made.
you
like,
officially
why you
made your
that
decision, right, Ziggy? Like it's done.
When I was a kid, my dad told me this story. Here's how the story goes. So imagine this: you've got a log.
Wait, this
right?
isn't the decision, is
There's
it?
5 frogs. No.
Oh, okay.
We gotta
So
get
you've
to
got a
okay.
log and there's 5 frogs sitting on it. Frog 1, frog 2, frog 3, frog 4, frog 5, right? Now, imagine for the sake of the argument that these frogs can make decisions sort of like human beings.
Sure.
And one of the frogs decides to jump off the log. How many frogs are there on the log, Paul?
I'm sorry. I partially zoned out. You
Yeah, I
said
zoned out.
four.
No.
Mr. Weinberg is
There's
saying
5,
4.
'cause this- deciding to do something isn't the same thing
I'm sorry.
as doing it.
I'm sorry. Start over.
There's 5 frogs. Now, you just ruined it. Unbelievable. There's 5 frogs on a log.
Okay.
One of them decides to jump off.
Okay. 4.
There's still 5 left because deciding to do something isn't the same thing as doing it.
Oh.
So have I made my decision? Sort of. But I could change at any moment. I haven't jumped off that log yet.
I guess we're moments away.
So initially in his
I
mind,
also
he
do have to
decided
say,
to.
there's been this bizarre conspiracy rumor spreading around here that like Andy Herman gives me money in order for me to say good things about the Packers.
Is that a conspiracy thing? I'd actually, that's kind of awesome that we have
I've seen several
conspiracy
different
things.
people comment this that we're on Andy Herman's payroll.
Yeah, I see right here. There's no surprise. He's picking the Packers, so Daddy Herman will continue to pay the bills.
I do have to say the thought that like Andy Herman has enough money to like control the media sphere. I love that people think that about Andy. Andy's great, but like,
Well,
no,
again,
if
is
someone
that
said Stephen A's paying off Ziggy, Stephen A has enough money to pay me off.
Daddy Grossi's paying our bills.
yeah. I was gonna say Ziggy.
Daddy Grossi's paying
Andy's
the
getting his
bills.
paycheck from his buddy LaFleur. Remember when we were like your good buddy LaFleur, and Andy's like, I'm not friends with LaFleur. I don't know why that's a thing. Ziggy might be friends with LaFleur. though.
Ziggy, if LaFleur was fired and the Packers called you and said, "Come be our head coach," but like you didn't have the calling, would you do it, or would you stay
Being
in
a
the?
head coach in the NFL when you don't want to be is a really terrible idea.
You wouldn't want to do that. You'd make what, like $10 million a year?
I mean, for Ziggy's brain, you gotta think he's getting Harbaugh $20 million.
Yeah,
I think Ziggy gets top dollar.
like if you were the head coach of the Packers,
yeah.
and then you can live in one of those nice little houses on the street, like it's like living in Allendale.
I'm sorry, that's like living in South Bend. That is like living in South Bend.
Yeah, it'd be terrible. I'd live in Milwaukee.
So,
Well,
no. Before
But
we go
again-
and praise Green Bay and shit on South Bend the whole episode, they're very similar.
I'm saying I would need $10 million a year to live in South
Bend.
Bend.
About Green Bay.
I like Green Bay. I like South Bend. I like Green Bay. But I'm saying if you're gonna shit on South Bend, Green Bay and South Bend have similarities.
Yes, I would need to make
I think
20
there's more
mil.
going on in South Bend than Green Bay.
I need to make a coach's salary to live in
Maybe
South
not.
Bend.
Green Bay's got more people in South. Does it?
To be fair, if
Probably.
no, South Bend definitely is more going on.
No, I don't. Well, what's the population of Green Bay? Any guesses?
3,000.
No, I thought the Green Bay
No,
population
the
was like,
population I think is like 100.
I thought
No,
it was like
there's-
70 or 90.
There's more in Green Bay than South Bend.
No, South Bend's
106,000.
significantly bigger. I'd guess 50% bigger.
All right, 106,000 I'm seeing in Green Bay. 103 in South Bend. All right, so they are very similar.
Yeah, and I would need to make $20 million a year to
I
live in one of those
think
places.
you could have a lot of fun living in Green Bay. Yeah. Great. It has and Green Bay does have a college vibe to it. Okay. What are we at on the countdown here, Ziggy?
We are at 16.15 off the back of a $5 donation from, I'm scrolling up here, Tribune of the Plebs 9948.
We need
And
300
I appreciate
more.
Dragon Scale Watt coming in here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks.
Yeah, we're at
This is the last chance to get me
29,848.
with
152 people away.
150 people.
152 people away.
This
I
is the
think
last chance for me to be on a show of 30K.
I think Ziggy will remain a Vikings fan.
Yeah. Well, how about our predictions, and then we'll do the decision.
If I had a gun to my head, I'd say he stays with Minnesota.
Oh, we put out a poll. I like this. All right. So,
I just
Zach,
voted.
can you throw up the one up a Ziggy real quick? I think you might have to make it a little bigger before we. Yeah, we're gonna have to blow up Ziggy here.
Oh, maybe this. What about the
You're gonna
Saints?
blow me up?
What about the Saints, Ziggy?
Well,
No.
live time editing from producer Zach. I think you could hit Alt and drag hit the screen.
While producer Zach is figuring out this, shout out DJ Roz of another $100 for the American Red
Wow.
Cross.
Well, someone
wait.
wants
He's
it.
been unbelievably generous.
Well, no.
tonight.
Somebody just commented we got to get the 2K.
Okay, Zach, you throw it back up to the gallery. We'll go to
This is
Ziggy
the
when we
last
do the
chance for
decision.
donations to the American
This
Red
is-
Cross to swing my fan.
This is the last chance for shirtless Ziggy.
Okay, so what is
Ever.
Ziggy gonna decide? The poll is out with almost 100 votes right now.
$20 coming
Vikings,
in.
Packers, Rams, Lions. Ziggy made that poll, so that might be a little hint as to truly who he's between here. I vote Viking. Wow, 71% Green Bay. Are you kidding me?
Well, of course. What else?
I didn't think it'd be 70%. So 70% in the poll, Packers, 21% Vikings, 5% Rams, 4% Lions. Just a little quick walk down of the decisions here. Lions, I think, clearly number 4.
Anonymous
clearly number
donated
4.
50. Oh.
Clearly number 4 would be the Lions. I can't think of any attachment Ziggy's had to them other than really liking Jared Goff, but maybe really, really likes Jared Goff. The Rams is an
I
interesting
love Jared
one.
Goff. The Jared Goff era Rams is my favorite.
The Rams is an interesting one.
Brad
because-
said he just prayed the rosary.
that could, yeah. Ziggy initially, when I became friends with him, he was flirting with the Jets for a little while because that's who his dad cheered for. Maybe the Jets should have been on. But yeah, I can't see him going back there. But then Ziggy became a Ram fan because he was living in the LA area. He was a big fan of kicker Zerline. Greg Zerline was his favorite player. Him and Aaron Donald. Yeah, he loved those guys. Ziggy was a big Rams fan. Like we watched, I believe, the Saints-Rams game, right? Is that the game that we watched together?
With the PI?
Or you might have been. No, you were a Viking fan at that time because you left the Rams before they got really good.
No, I was a Rams fan up until the year they won the Super Bowl. I quit halfway through that season.
Wow. Okay, so yeah,
And
we
I
did.
said
Yeah,
that season, I know they're going to win a Super Bowl.
yes,
50
you're
more.
right because Zerline hit the kick and you were pumped up. So Ziggy has ties to the Rams here that we really don't get talked about much on this show.
What's our total right now?
We are at 1835.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's gonna. You have to think it hits. How come I can't see this?
People are paying Z right now at this point for you to take your shirt off.
Is there a reason?
They're not
Yeah.
paying me. They're paying the American Red
But,
Cross
they're-
with tax-deductible donation.
But they're paying the Red Cross for you so you to take,
Why
for you to take your shirt
Johnny
off.
Manchin is coming here with a good point, Paul. Ziggy Ansah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, if you're
Hold on.
picking the Lions because of Ziggy Ansah,
How about the comment above that?
how is Ziggy seeing the donations? I can't see this.
Another
I'm
120.
using my eyes.
10.
Well, okay.
Trevor
Oh,
Topkin with 10.
Trevor
and Mr.
Topkin.
BSV.
Oh, Trevor's
Was
listening.
it-
Is that our Trevor?
That's-
Surely. has
That's
to be.
Trevor. Yeah.
And Swedish
Who knew
Fish
Trevor listened to this
Oh.
show? It's always funny when we have our friends from growing up.
Oh, Trevor. That's great. It's good to hear from Trevor.
All right, so Trevor's tuned in here for the
I
for the
last
decision.
saw Trevor when I was working at Burger King. A sophomore year of college. He came in and ordered a sandwich.
Yeah, this is a
That's
crazy.
the last time I saw Trevor.
What sandwich?
I think Trevor got the fish sandwich. Either
That's
the
a
fish
bold
sandwich,
call.
maybe the Whopper Junior, maybe. But
I don't know if I.
he's
can
a fisherman.
He is.
So-
He's a great fisherman.
Yeah, he's a great fisherman.
Okay, so
USC.
thank you, Trevor. That's awesome. So a bunch of people actually donate here. Ziggy, what's it up to? The number's going up a lot. Are you muted? Have you muted yourself?
10 more.
We're $115 away.
Wow. Okay. The last two teams, of course, for the decision are the Vikings and the Packers. As you guys know, Ziggy's been a Viking fan now for 6 years. When Ziggy came
I've
up
seen
to
a
me,
lot.
Ziggy came up to me and said, "Paul, I have some big news for you. I'm officially becoming a Viking fan." And you know what he said? I'm pretty sure he said, "That's my calling. Like that's my team." Much in the same way, he's felt a calling to, join the Augustinians.
I'm not sure I'd say that. I'm not sure I'd
Do
say
you
that.
do you have a calling to leave the Vikings?
I didn't even think of that.
I'm not saying I don't.
Now,
And as Ryu Hitsuya comes in with 20 and Anonymous of 10,
I'll tell-
I'm starting to feel a certain kind
maybe
Oh.
some of these people are Vikings fans.
Here comes
Ziggy.
five more.
My prediction is he stays with the Vikings. I think he stays with Minnesota. And we don't know, guys. We actually don't. I have not asked Ziggy at all. He said, "Hey, I'm going to order these hats. Can I get them?" I said, "Get whatever you want. Try and keep it cheap." And he was very excited when he got 3 hats for $40. I don't know where he bought them from. $39, I think, to be exact.
That was my
And these are
initial.
real NFL hats. These aren't Chinese knockoffs. This is new era NFL official legit stuff.
Where'd you get Amazon?
eBay.
Oh,
$100. This is great. 100 more
What
bucks.
do you ruin your eye?
We're getting
Well,
there.
what are we, $1 away?
We're $1. We're
What are
gonna
we,
be
a dollar
10
away?
bucks
No,
away.
we're there.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, 5 it off.
2,000.
5 it off.
Ziggy.
Hold on.
Ziggy.
Hold on. Look, everyone's saying bingo. We did. Comment the number 1 if you want to see Ziggy take his shirt off.
Can we get the decision shirtless?
Yeah.
That has to be it, right?
Comment number 1 if you want to see
Okay.
Ziggy pop his shirt
That
off.
has to be it.
I didn't think we could do $2,000 in an hour and 15 minutes.
Ziggy,
and we did.
that's
We
pretty.
did.
That's pretty
Yep.
impressive there. Thank you, guys. That's very nice.
Here we go.
One more round of applause there. Good.
1.
Very nice job.
We
guys.
got our
That's good.
first 1.
That's awesome for
It's
everyone.
from
One.
Rob Farrington.
They're flowing.
From my dad.
What? Oh my God, they're all flowing in at once. Look at that.
we're gonna have to drive to Villanova. We're just gonna play this for his supervisor.
Look at
You
this.
understand that this clip makes me significantly less likely to be allowed to come back.
Ziggy-
On this show.
Yeah,
There's-
you know, I was just thinking that.
There's hundreds of people who want to see you take your shirt off right now.
No, Jack. We agreed. If we reach $2,000, there will be a shirtless decision. We reach $2,000, it'll happen.
Oh my God.
We're here for the gun show. Okay. So I'm predicting. All right, here's what we'll do. We're gonna give our prediction. Then we're gonna throw Ziggy up on the 1-up. He'll pop his shirt off, and he'll make the decision, and then we'll have the reaction to it. So let's make our predictions here.
All right.
I'm gonna say he sticks with the Vikings. Loyalty is important to Ziggy. This is a great day for Minnesota fandom.
Now, how positive are we that it's one of those 3 teams? Pretty positive. Pretty.
I feel
I'll guarantee you for you right now, it's one of the 4 teams I put up there.
the Lions would be truly astonishing.
You know what I think it's going to do? I think that Ziggy, I initially was going to say he sticks to Minnesota. Upsets everybody in here. I don't think he quite bites the bullet and goes to Green Bay. I think Ziggy's tired of losing. Like, we've heard him come on this show so many times and complain about Minnesota.
It's the calling. That's our show's calling.
He's a California man. I think Ziggy's going to the Rams.
Wow.
Aaron Donald coming back.
He loves Aaron Donald.
I think he's going to the Rams. I'm going to say Super Bowl favorite. Ziggy's tired of losing. Let me go root for the Rams. I got Ziggy in the Rams.
Producer Zach, I know you don't have a mic, but would you like to?
Yeah, who do you think, Zach?
Would you like to make a prediction here?
Could it be fins up?
I would love it to be Finn. No, that's not true. It's gonna be the Rams.
Wow,
Zach's
2
got
for the Rams.
too.
Dad or Mr. Weinberg, who are both down here. Prediction:
Yeah, any guesses?
3 Rams.
Hope Ben
So-
Stevens, Thousand Oaks.
Yeah,
All right, 3 Rams. Dad,
Yeah.
Dad, you said Packers,
my
right?
dad's going Rams.
I think he's really been a Packer fan.
Paul's that.
All right, so we have 3 Rams,
Bob's going Packers.
1 Packer, and 1 lonely Viking over here. Now, Ziggy, why don't we throw him in the 1-up and oh shoot, you got to pop that shirt up,
Yeah,
right?
shirt off. Make a decision.
It's coming. It's coming.
All right, Ziggy, the moment's yours.
It's a big moment.
Oh man.
I'm actually nervous.
I'll tell you what, to build up the suspense here, the camera's coming off for a second.
Oh, camera's coming.
Oh
on.
boy.
Oh, boy. This is what everyone's been waiting for.
500 people, Ziggy.
Wait, do the truffle shuffle.
I don't even know what that is.
You mean I just saw the comment?
I don't even know what that is. I think this might be the most excited I've ever been on the show. I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous.
It's
here.
a nervous excitement.
Well, you see, we're going to
Paul-
try and go get Ziggy back, and when we do this, like this,
Are you sticking
This
with
is-
the Vikings after now the suspense is here, now that's built up?
wait, when you turn the camera on, did you have the hat on?
I got the hat on.
Oh boy,
Vikings often battle with no shirt on.
Oh, this is it right here.
So, Paul, you've seen people make like college signing day decisions, right?
Yes.
The hat that's
No!
on, it's not always the hat. That it's
No!
And I put this on, and I tried to stick with it. thinking,
The shirt is
"Can I really be a
off."
Packers?"
No! Can you go to the
Paul,
gallery, Zach? So we...
Listen,
Shirt is off.
Oh no!
it just wasn't right.
Oh!
I put on this Packers hat. I tried to make it work, but if there's one thing I've learned, it's that sometimes we're called to things. It might not be what you want.
Come
It might not be what's good for you. But sometimes you're just called and you have to live with that. So the Green Bay Packers, as tempting as it is, as wonderful as you all, I can't do it.
Wow.
Sometimes we're called to do things
Come
that
on.
bring about suffering to become better. I gotta stick with the Minnesota.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
that's so big. That is a huge win. All right, we gotta get in the car. We're going to the Mazda. This is awesome. Wow, what a turn.
All right, this shirt's going back.
Wow.
I respect it.
Ziggy, you just let down thousands of people.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is so. I mean, I guess that's what the show is, right?
Boo.
That's what the show is. Everyone's so upset. You all thought he was going to pick the Packers.
They thought
didn't
he
you?
was coming
They
to Green
all
Bay.
thought he was going to be a Packer fan.
You know, I respect it though.
This is the biggest win in the history of the Paul Farrington show, which is pretty upsetting.
Look,
that
no.
This is, yeah, pretty upsetting that all we wanted some Vikings wins, but this is the big win. Great job, Ziggy. Great job. Proud of you. We're very proud of you.
I'm taking my talents to Minnesota.
Wait, Ziggy, one more time. Dun-na, dun-na-na-na-na.
Okay, Ziggy.
Can't do it. You missed your window.
Oh, this is great. I can't tell you. I actually was sweating.
What-
I was sweating there.
What
you
is-
look good in purple, by the way, Ziggy.
What is? He looks good
Oh,
in
I know.
anything. He
No,
looks
he
good
does
in
look
anything.
good, I
He looked
think.
good.
He does look
He
good
looked
in
good
anything.
shirtless too. What? I lost my train of thought.
Someone Duncan says this is the biggest win of the century for the Vikings.
Who said that?
This is huge for the Vikings. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him back.
I'm so sad right now.
I predicted the Vikings, but I won't lie. There was a piece of me that was like, this could be it. This could be it here. Oh, that's huge. All right, Ziggy,
I
please.
mean, look, Paul, it's the suffering of the body makes you a better person, and I'm just trying to bring about more suffering in my life. This is why I'm called to the Vikings. I know it. So that's how it is.
Were you at all? Did you even consider like the Steelers at all, or not even remotely? Like, did that cross your mind? Not once.
That'd be terrible.
What-
That'd be worse than becoming an Eagles fan.
Were the Rams or Lions given legitimate thought?
I would love to be a Rams fan, but I feel like once you leave a team, you know, when I was a kid growing up, we lived in Ohio. We moved to Memphis, and my parents thought we really liked in Ohio, so they moved back. Once you leave home, you can't come back. So I couldn't ultimately go back to the Rams. The Lions,
You
it's
can
too
always come
late.
back home.
Let me ask you.
If you join the Lions now, you're a bandwagon Lions fan for the rest of your life. So I couldn't do that.
That would suck. Like being a new Lions fan now would suck.
Well, let me ask you, Ziggy, and you really can't be a Rams fan now too. As soon as they get the Super
No,
team.
but Ziggy being from there can be.
I'm really curious about this. How close were you to Green Bay?
The hat was on.
So that was your number two. Like it was
But
Minnesota.
here's the thing, Paul. Sometimes you just know that something that's going isn't right.
Did you look in the mirror with the
And-
hat on? Or were you looking at yourself in the mirror being like, "Can I see this?"
No.
Wow.
So that
Wow,
was number.
this is
I
great.
just knew.
This might
Green-
be the
Green
happiest
Bay-
I've ever been.
Green Bay
cheering
was
on the
number
Vikings.
two, right? Green Bay was like the close number two.
Of course.
Yeah. How far
Because,
back
again,
was?
this is the thing, is Green Bay, they were right there. The Steelers were number 32.
Really
I'd rather
behind?
become a Titans fan than a
32?
Steelers
Even
fan.
behind like the Browns. You had the Brown. You didn't want to join me.
Is there? Can we see the AI chat summary? Apparently, there's a good AI chat summary of what's going on.
There's gotta
The
be.
AI chat summary is viewers in this chat are teasing someone named Paul for his loyalty to the Vikings, jokingly calling this his personal Super Bowl. They're humorously debating his decision to stick with the team despite their ongoing struggles.
How can there be no mention of?
I think they meant Ziggy.
It has to be
Yeah, that
Ziggy.
he is
Yeah.
It has to be Ziggy. Suffering builds character. Yep.
Fans are joking that he has chosen a life of suffering and disappointment.
And now you know.
This all comes full circle. Though.
And this was also your chance to leave. Like now you can't. Like you're just stuck now for life.
Jack, if I show up to that monastery having chosen the easy way out, and I'll know for the rest of my life that I picked something easy rather than what was right. And that's not how I'm choosing to live my life.
I like the easy way.
Ziggy, round of applause for you. That was great.
The easy way is not always the wrong way.
You were born to suffer, Ziggy. You were born to
Cisco
suffer.
Kid says this is like when someone orders an appetizer and it's deep fried pickles.
You
They're so disappointed they just leave.
you just
Who was 31?
The Eagles.
Oh, so they were not even like close either.
you just edged Packers fans for 3 years.
What about the Jets?
No, it wasn't close.
Where were they?
That's probably 30. That's probably 30.
No, the Jets, the Browns are 29.
Hearthstone.
The Jets are 28.
Hearthstone goes, he's reconsidering already. Can you imagine immediately Ziggy's like, oh God, what have I done?
Why were the Steelers dead last? You said you had a bad traffic experience in Pittsburgh once?
That was part of it.
That was part of it.
Part of it, in truth. Midwest Mountain Man says he's sending a thank you card to me from the PO box.
Wow, that's very nice.
Midwest Mountain.
So
Midwest Mountain Man did get married recently.
M cubed.
Can we get a shout out for that?
M cubed.
Yeah, a little
I
round
was
of applause
hopeful
for
that you wouldn't think it was weird for me sending you a wedding gift. So I'm glad that was received well.
You sent a wedding gift?
What the? Of course I did.
That's
It's
awesome.
Midwest it's M
Yeah,
cubed.
that's great. That's great, Ziggy.
Oh, that's. We have yet to meet M cubed. I want to meet M cubed.
Mick Beaster says, Mick Beaster's had a hell of a show. He's had a great performance. He said, "Goodbye, Ziggy. I'll miss you. You're one of my favorite parasocial relationships. I'm sure your journey will be interesting to say the least. I wish you all the best." It's very nice.
We appreciate all of you, and as I say, it's sort of been like I'll say this, right? Like when I first started in college.
Did you see this comment? 30,000 subs just went to 10,000 subs.
Yeah, because Ziggy being the Packer fan was what everyone was hanging on to.
Yeah, that's funny.
Immediate loss of
Ziggy,
subs.
I'm in your house. This is not a joke. Well, okay, I'll say this. When I first started doing this show when I was an undergraduate, there's a few different kinds of undergraduates. There's undergraduates that have a lot of undeserved confidence in their abilities. I was not one of those undergraduates. I knew I could do the philosophy thing, but taking on the sports talk show, it was difficult. This, Paul, as well as anyone. It's socially demanding. You'd think talking to a screen or talking to a mic is not. But it is, right? You're in front of all these people. You've got to try and figure out what to say. You and I have had some legendarily bad shows where we've just totally blown
we all, the three of us, we've
Right, he didn't group me into that.
I guess he specifically left you out. Jack has never.
Well, no, I'm thinking back to Paul. Some of those Notre Dame shows were I can think of some things I don't even want to mention on this.
We averaged 11 listeners.
Did we? That sounds higher.
And that was when we would beg our friends to tune in.
I tuned in.
And Jack and Zach were two of them.
All I'm saying
I
is,
called him once too.
a lot of people tune into the show and they leave comments. It's always surprising. You upload this in the middle of my workday. I'm glad you're here. I love watching you guys. I'm with my baby at 3 a.m. in Alaska and he's crying and I'm listening to your show. We get all these. And I'm not sure I'd have the confidence to pursue the sort of thing I'm doing in my life if it wasn't for the success of this show. So I'm appreciative to all of you. I'm thankful for all of you. It goes both ways. That's all I'm saying. And if you're upset that I'm becoming a Packers fan or not becoming a Packers fan, that I'm becoming a Vikings fan, if you don't like that, take some of that frustration, take the money that you would give to the Paul Farrington show, and give it to the American Red Cross instead. There are people out there without power, without food, without water, all over the world, but including right now, central Wisconsin, where I'm sure all of you that live in Wisconsin have seen the videos of just the unexpected tornadoes and storms coming through and wiping out people's homes, people's lives. So throw some money in there. I know we got to 2,000. I know you got the shirt off, but I appreciate it.
Very nice, Ziggy. It's very nice.
Yes.
Yeah. No, round of applause for Ziggy. Yeah, no, Ziggy, feel the same way, man. It's been a lot of fun having doing this with you for now 8 years. We've been doing this for 8 years.
For me, it's 4?
4 or 5 years.
For 5 years.
5 years for you. Yeah, it's 4 years as of 2020. Yeah, 4 years a week ago. Yeah, no, wow. It's a lot of fun, man. And you're right when you say it. There is something that's just cool about we talk to each other every single day in that group chat, and most of the time it's not even about the show. It's just random stuff that's crossing our minds, and it's a great way that we'd be great friends without it. But I think it's made our friendship even stronger. And I will say, it truly is devastating to lose you. I think Zach, Jack, and I all agree on that. And we joke about going to the monastery, but the reason we joke about it half jokingly is because we're really gonna miss you. And I will say though that if there's anyone who's needed for this profession and for this calling,
I don't know about that.
I do think that you're the right guy for the job because your morals and your way of being able to stand by what's right is really second to none. And I think you'll be a great
That's why we
influence.
got
Yeah, I think you'll be a great influence for people who need it. Both on the show, you were that, and off the show. I think you'll continue to do so.
I'll miss making
shout out
comments.
Leslie Z 6787, whoever that is, with $100 for the American Red Cross.
Yeah.
I'll miss making comments and then seeing Ziggy's palm in his face like this, like I'll have no one's gonna react.
I
the
still
same.
have to get that PFS sweatshirt that our fan made with my face like this.
Yeah,
I have him at my house.
Zach has him in his house.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was neon for Zach too.
I should, Zach, if you're going to be home in a couple weeks, I'm driving through New Jersey. I can drop by and get it.
I'll be here.
Oh, I better be there too.
What do we
I
get?
thought you can mail it. I'll give you my address.
Yeah, we'll have to document our getting Ziggy to continue the show. No, you're gonna do a great job, Ziggy. We're really proud of you, man, and we're gonna miss you. But you were awesome. It's been great. It's been great.
Yes, Ziggy.
It's been a great blessing in our lives to be able to do this with you.
And
we'll still be friends.
When you're,
we can still be friends.
When you're joining a monastery, you don't get to bring a lot of stuff. But they let you bring a few sentimental or personal effects. Everyone in this Packers chat should know. The Ziggy jersey will be coming with me, and it's going to be my memory of the time on this show. So if the right situation happens, you could see me in that again.
You'll pop it on.
And shout out Tom Grossi with the Go Pack Go. Tom, I'm sorry to let you down.
Tom.
I'm a Packers fan once and for all.
Oh, thanks, Tom.
But,
That's
and
awesome.
I do have to say, Tom, since you're here, like we're not doing the sorts of multi-million-dollar fundraisers you do, but you've been a huge inspiration for us to come out and do a charity stream. And you gave us a lot of support when we're relatively new to the Packers scene, and we appreciate that a lot.
Oh, how amazing was the 30 and
Thank you,
30
Tom.
again that Tom just did. Yeah, round of applause for Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Raised a
That was a
ridiculous
fun
amount
show.
of money.
That was a fun
is
show with Tom.
unreal.
Tom just raised a ridiculous amount of money for St. Jude's. Just unbelievable. Yeah, huge inspiration for us.
How much?
Honestly, probably over $1 million.
Well, we got a couple
Over
minutes
$1
left.
million. Yeah, we got a couple
And if
minutes.
there's-
We got a couple minutes
If
left.
there's anybody in the chat who wonders, like if you turn the cameras off, what happens to Tom? Same awesome guy.
Yeah, we talked to him last year, and huge inspiration for. I mean, honestly, big inspiration of us doing something like this tonight. So that's. We don't have a lot of. We really don't have a lot of people who inspire us in this field. But Tom's certainly one of them. And Ziggy, honestly, I had similar vibes talking to you as I did to Tom. Like just two really good people. It's a shame sports media is losing you.
Tom Grossi is dramatically more successful, dramatically more handsome.
More
Fan of a significantly inferior team.
I mean, we're talking Brad Pitt and Clooney.
Yeah, more
Like,
handsome.
that's
It's like Ronaldo and Tom Brady. I mean,
that's the best sports media has to offer right there.
Did my mother just offer in the chat to adopt producer Zach?
No, no. I think all of us, me, Paul, and Zach, shove her to adopt all of us.
I think Rossi was.
Oh, but that's Tom. Super nice. Jeez.
Thank you, anonymous Tom Grossi comedy. We appreciate you.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, but Ziggy's mom goes, "Your show rocks. Maybe now that Ziggy's moving on, we need to adopt you." She goes, "Mrs. Ziegler here, Paul, Jack, and Zach. Ziggy's mom and dad will keep listening. Your show rocks. Maybe now that Ziggy's moving on, we need to adopt you." That's a great comment.
Did you guys know that we talked about this once before on the show? There was actually a time where me and four of our buddies at Notre Dame actually tried to get Ziggy to legally adopt us. That actually happened.
I'm ashamed it didn't work.
We found
Family Feud.
we found out that in Chicago they were taking auditions for Family Feud, but you had to legally be family. So we actually we were pulling up like forms and applications for Ziggy to legally adopt us. And I remember calling home. A couple of our buddies called home, and these conversations all went the same. It's like, "Hey, mom, what do you think of Ziggy adopting us?" And they absolutely not. Hang up.
Well,
that was it.
Why not though? Can't it be like a?
Ziggy was close to being my adopted father. It was close. It almost happened.
So marrying your sister, your parents were okay with that.
We've
but
been
adopting
very
Paul,
close
that's-
to being family before.
So hold on, Ziggy. If you adopted Paul and then married Lauren,
Well, that's pretty
that would be like
nice.
kind of you marrying your daughter.
Let's not. But instead, let's shout out amazingly DJ Roz of another 50 for the American Red Cross. Thank you very much, DJ Roz. We're now at 2,500.
Wow, Ziggy. I did not expect it to be this kind of a fundraiser. Not lying with you. Like when we were talking about this for a while. This was probably an idea we had back in like April or May, when we knew this was coming, and I did not think it would be over $2,500.
Yeah, because people like me.
Yeah, people do like it. People love you, Ziggy. If people don't like you, people love you.
What's your estimation? If it was just me doing a solo podcast asking for donations, how much money do you think? How much money do you think gets raised?
You know, Jack, I think it'll be one person donating like $5,000 because they're a Jackamaniac.
Possible.
Your fans are maniacal and they're incredibly successful.
True.
They have good taste.
It may be a small fan base, but it's a powerful fan base. That's
Powerful person. It's just strong.
Powerful couple people.
Strong couple people. All right, Ziggy, do you have any? Go ahead.
I just want to say, Wim Mollister says, "I see you with Arkansas Razorback shirt. Let's go, baby! Arkansas in the building."
Woo pig suey.
The rage commenter.
Woo pig.
Can we get Jack's shirt off ASAP? That'll be for another stream. I'll
do it.
We got our big reward for this one.
If folks have any final questions, feel free to throw them into the Ziggy Q&A.
The rage count. If he Venmos me $100, I'll do it. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Do we have final questions here, Ziggy? And
Benjamin Puredos in with $20 for the American Red Cross. I've said it before. I'll say it again. You guys are just awesome.
Ziggy, I think
this may be
Is this it?
the end of my time on the Paul Farrington show.
it's hard to stop the stream.
I know
It's hard to stop the stream.
I don't want to stop the
Because
stream.
once you click that button, Paul, I might just be gone. You might never see me again.
That would be a shame to never see Ziggy again.
Like, Paul, you know how hard it is to get me to respond to texts on my phone with me having a phone that barely works.
Ziggy, I think a final question that final ranking maybe that we can have from you is if you had to rank hold on. I have top 3 in order, picking your favorite bean, your favorite tea, and your favorite what's another Ziggy philosopher. Yeah, your favorite philosopher. 3, 2, 1. Your number 1 from each category. How would you power rank those 3, 2, 1? With a brief explanation.
People are saying they can't access the Q&A, so I'm going to make a new one.
Ziggy just can't let go.
He doesn't want
He
to.
can't now. It's like,
Well, people are in the chat complaining. What do you want? Sorry, someone's managing the stream.
I'd love to hear
It's not going to be Paul. It's not going to be our producer. That's for sure.
Never has been. Never has been. How would you power rank it, Ziggy? 3, 2, 1.
This is really tough. As much as it pains me to put this at 3, because it's be at number 1 in almost any other list, it's got to be rock tea. I mean, I love some good rock tea brewed up just right. But rock tea is hit or miss in various ways. You don't always get a good rock tea. Sometimes I overcook it a little bit. It is what it is. And rock tea doesn't really get good until like round 4 or round 5. So rock tea is going to have to go into number 3 here. I love me some rock tea, but not going to do it. Number 2.
The kidney bean?
Take that back, or I'll just leave the show. Don't mention that abomination. Have you ever had a kidney bean?
Yeah, I think they're really
baby
good.
Food, but worse.
You don't like kidney beans? That's my favorite bean.
I'd rather have a freaking Hidutza shield bean over a kidney. Are you kidding me?
You ordered a Hanzo bean.
But you are on tune because at number 2, we are going to put a bean here, and it's going to be the Good Mother Stallard bean.
Guys, by the way, for everyone listening, you're never going to get this again. And I don't mean it from Ziggy. I mean from anyone in the world. Like this is it right here.
I don't know about that, Paul. The Good Mother Stallard bean is gaining traction as a bean aficionado's bean.
Who's other bean aficionados?
Are you laughing at the Good Mother Stallard bean?
I've never heard of the Good Mother Stallard bean. Wait, are you doing a top 3 beans or are you combining all 3?
No, his favorite things in a ranking.
All 3. I thought I was supposed to rank 3 beans, 3 or 1.
I was hoping for you to have your number 1 bean, number 1 philosopher, number 1 tea, and then you power rank those 3 things.
That's what he's doing.
That's what I'm doing.
No, your power ranking.
Tea is a bean.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's my bad. Sorry, I'm emotional over here. It's an emotional night. Okay.
Is a rock tea a bean?
I'm sorry. My head's all over the place. All right. So what's number one?
It'd be one thing if I said like there's lots of T's I can name where I just drop the name. But when you say Rock T, that's ridiculous.
Can I guess your philosopher?
Yeah.
Mozart.
See, this is people who are watching. I don't know sure if you know this. Like when Jack says this stuff, you can never quite tell. I'm like 95% sure you're messing around.
No, I'm messing
But
around.
you never know.
Someone goes have a nice life, Ziggy.
What about
You
probably
thought that Colorado was in the Midwest, so what am I supposed to know?
what about Johann Sebastian Bach?
He actually has some really interesting bits of musical theory.
Yeah.
I'm not totally convinced by all his arguments.
What about Niche? N-I-C-H. Is that how you pronounce it? Nietzsche.
It's niche.
Niche?
Tony Jr. Soprano would say it.
So what's number one, or who?
The
is
number one philosopher is coming in on the power rankings here. I mean, this can't be a huge shock. It's got to be Augustine.
Ah, there we go.
I have
that is.
I have a cousin named
shocking.
Augustine.
People sometimes think Augustine is a theologian, but Augustine, and maybe he is. I said he was my favorite theologian earlier, or I did actually say Cashin. The reason for that is Augustine calls himself a philosopher many times and a theologian not once. That's it. We have a couple questions coming in here, but that power ranking, just be clear, Rock T number 3, Good Mother Stoward be number 2, Augustine number 1.
See, I'm more with XX Zeppelin XX. Arizona Iced Tea is the king of the tea. That's what I would agree with too.
Which one?
That or Snapple. Yeah, what flavor? I'm wondering. XX Zeppelin XX.
Yeah. XX Zeppelin XX, a long time. This is what's funny. So like 20 years, I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night and just think about the names of one of these people. I'm going to be like, oh, XX McLovin XX. Like in the middle of the night. This is going to happen to you guys at some point too. You'll just be like, I wonder what happened to M Cubed.
I wonder what M Cubed is up to right now.
I hope JK Zarada's doing all right.
Might be on the
All
show.
of these people.
Might be on the show. Who knows?
Ruya Hitsuya.
All right, Ziggy. Well, let's hit these final questions here, and
Oh, well, thanks for trying to put me out of business, Paul. I appreciate that. Well, we've got a couple quick hitters here. Let's go through them. DJ Roz says Caleb Williams or Jordan Love. Let's go. Caleb's more fun to watch. Jordan Love's the better player.
I think I'd agree.
I think they both stink.
What OP Ivy Punk says, life plus the algorithm pushing you out of my feed. Stop seeing you not being here much, maybe a year ago. You said it'd be a Paul v. Ziggy football game stream. Did that ever happen?
Oh, shoot. We never did have
That
that.
didn't
Well, I
happen.
would have won.
The Ziggy philosophy stream never happened. Nothing we ever plan on this show happens. If I were in charge, that would have happened, but it didn't. It is what it is.
And you don't even get and you don't get paid.
You never know. There could be a street stream one day. I wouldn't rule that out. There's a world. There's a world where that could happen.
Marinara Saz asked about favorite song recommendations. I already did that earlier. You can go back, but check out Brownsville Ka. Absolutely the GOAT. Duncan Childress asked, got to get one more philosophy question. What do you think about Dostoevsky's Underground Man? Jack, what do you think about Dostoevsky's Underground Man?
Well, I like the Overground Man better, actually.
You're above ground. You're an above
Yeah,
ground guy.
I don't really like Underground. Scares me a little bit. If there bugs, a lot of bugs are down there and stuff. So I like being overground.
That's a great pull, Jack, because one of the things going on in that novel really is the conflict between the underground sort of like id, where you've got spite, malice, hyperconsciousness, or rebellion against reason, and the overground man, which represents our higher ideals and the dictates of reason.
Also,
so Jack, that's a very perceptive comment, and I appreciate that.
I'd go overground woman instead of overground man. I like women better than men. But
we were, I was trying here. I do have to say, I'm not going to apologize to any Packers fan. I am going to apologize to Brad Pirocta Pirocta, I think it is, for not being a Lions fan. I love the Lions. They're a good team. Y'all are overhated. Good luck to you, Brad.
Big Chief.
And OP Ivy Song says, I'm going to miss Ziggy pooping on stoicism. Well, if you want to poop on stoicism, just read anything they ever wrote and it'll do it itself.
I first read that. I just see I'm going to miss Ziggy shitting. I didn't see the on. So, like, yeah, man.
Never had that live stream.
Like, yeah, man, that makes two of us.
Yeah, that live stream never happened.
I think this is it, Paul. Are there any other topics of discussion, rankings, things you want to throw out there?
Yeah, this is it. This is the last chance.
This is it, Paul. This is it, Jack. This is it, producer Zach.
Yeah, I don't know. I think think we said it all. Everyone's here. Everyone here, if you want to leave your last comment saying goodbye to Ziggy, please go ahead and drop them now.
What do you like better, planes or boats?
Better for what?
Just forms of.
I prefer flying planes. And I suppose I prefer riding on them too. So I'd go plane in both respects. You ever
Plane.
flown a plane?
I have not. Have you?
Yeah.
Really? Like a
Wait,
jet?
you've never flown a plane?
Where have you
No,
flown a plane?
no. I'm not a jet. Are you nuts? I couldn't fly a jet.
Well, I don't know. You're an interesting guy.
Ziggy.
I don't know what you pull out of your,
We have to work for years to fly a jet.
Michael Manning asked where you from, Ziggy.
Who gives a what where I'm from?
All right.
Bryce Young MVP, no. Hot tea or iced tea, hot, obviously. Merle asked, will I marry you? No. Merle is one of those names. I just think about, sometimes when I'm sleeping, I just think about Merle.
Ziggy,
It's a really good place to end it.
if you have a daughter
Chief,
one day, would you let Paul marry your daughter?
No.
What about me?
No.
What about Zach?
Certainly not.
You'd be at a minimum like 30 years older than her.
If it had to be
Well, I mean,
one
love
of,
is love.
if it had to be one of us, who would it be?
No, it would have to. It
No, I'm not.
would have to be. I think it would have to be me. I'd be shocked.
And Weston Dell says great job on the show, which means he can't be too disappointed in the decision.
Oh, Weston.
Weston would do the right thing too.
Don't you mean Tom Brady?
Big Chief, I saw you said, will Ziggy come back for a special episode? We're going to work on that.
Ziggy, you think
We'll work
Weston
on
sounds
We'll
like
see.
Tom Brady a little bit? Have you heard that in his voice?
He does sound like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Ending with a question from Weston Dell, I think, is a great spot to a great way to wrap up Ziggy's tenure on this show. So,
Well, what's the question? He didn't ask a question.
sorry, a Weston comment. Paul is not 30. If someone says, bro, what the hell? Paul's like 30 plus years old. I am not 30 years old.
No, what I was saying is by the time I could exit my current train of life, meet someone, get married.
Well,
and
no,
have a
I know,
child,
but I think
Paul
he's
would be
saying like Paul's 30 plus years old right now.
I mean,
How
you're
old do people think
basically
we are on
30
this show?
plus.
Well,
That's a great question.
Yeah, wait. Actually, we've never asked that. How old do you guys think we are? Drop it in the chat. How
Let's put
old?
it to a poll. What should the options?
you got to shave that beard.
How
first.
old? I think I like the beard. I like the beard. How old do you think I am? Because we're all basically the same age. So if you guess for me, you guess for everyone else. I think we're all currently the same age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder.
I put out a poll.
His real age isn't on there.
35.
35 is dominating the poll.
47.
That was my answer, Paul.
Thank you, Dad.
25. There we go.
25.
25.
Yeah, we got some.
No
Paul
one's
with the
answering
beard.
20. Not even close.
Paul is back issues. Ziggy is infinite.
Ziggy honestly might be just like
An old 25. Dude, you're right. I am an old 25.
Jack's 13.
Paul's 36. Jack's 28. 32. Paul's 30. I thought. Jack 13. 28. Mid 20s. 26, 27. There you go. There's the number.
No, 29.
Steve-
26, 27.
27.
Steamboat Alex. Wait, Steamboat Alex. You're Alex? He says,
don't
I know
think
how
so.
old Paul is. We're October 98 babies. I don't know how he knew.
No, Alex is
Yeah.
November.
We are under 30, Packer Doug.
Surely I
just
must
thought
have
my-
said.
Ziggy's
Somehow
65.
someone must have been able to find out my birthday. I guess we've said it before on the show. Ziggy is 1 million years old. Ziggy 65.
Ziggy, are you a vampire?
What
Oh,
is
it's
it,
so good.
Scientology nonsense.
Do you go out?
Ziggy is
do you go out-
time itself.
Can you go out in the sun?
Oh, Anya Gamble. Where's Matt Farrington? Matt Farrington will be here tomorrow. Maybe we'll get Matt Farrington on the show. Glafton, Ziggy will return in Avengers Doomsday. If Ziggy was in Avengers Doomsday.
Oh, that's Michael Manning's girlfriend, right?
Yeah, beautiful.
Is
girlfriend.
Enya
I mean,
Gamble
one
a
of my-
gambler?
My absolute favorite actor plays a huge role in a Marvel movie, very unexpectedly. So if he can do it, I can.
I'd love to see
Greg
you in
Turkington.
Avengers. That would be great. Ziggy
You
in
remember
Avengers
Greg
Doomsday.
Turkington from Ant-Man?
Oh, man. No, I don't.
It was an unbelievable role. He really carried that movie. Unlike Tim Heidecker with his like whale nonsense that he's doing.
No idea. It's just going off.
Greg
on-
Turkington knows what's up. Midwest Mountain Man asks, can a vampire take the Eucharist?
Well, have you taken the Eucharist?
Assuming that vampire is a human nature and is in the right state to do it, absolutely. Whether it's good for the digestive system or not, I don't know.
All right. Appreciate everyone
That's it.
for tuning in to the final Ziggy episode. Zach, why don't you throw Ziggy up for an ISO just so everyone gets one last good
one
look at
final
him.
look.
Oh yeah, look at that, man. That's a handsome guy
Wait,
right there.
how much for the pants
That's
off,
it.
Ziggy?
Well, he's been pantsless the whole episode.
Get out of here.
All right, appreciate everyone for tuning in. We're gonna be off for a little over a week here. We'll be back the week of August 9th. Training camp is underway. There are a bunch of stories already. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We had over 300 people, over 400. Honestly, we hit over 500 at one point during the. It's kind of crazy for for us for a late July stream. I'm sure Ziggy is a testament to how much everyone has enjoyed listening to you over the years. We'll be back the week of August 9th, but it'll be me, Jack, Zach. We'll have a bunch of guests. We have a bunch of really fun stuff planned out. Some fun guests that should be coming on the show too. None of them can replace Ziggy by any means. It's not replacing Ziggy. It's just a different direction of the show. But Ziggy, it's been an honor, man. Would you like to close us out here?
There's one more thing I have to say, Paul. Actually, and then this will be my closing remark.
Please.
And this is just an if the Minnesota Vikings or the Green Bay Packers win the Super Bowl this year, I will do my absolute best. I will beg to come back on the show. And if the Packers win, there could be a reemergence of a certain article of clothing on the show. That's all I'm going to say.
There it is.
All
Hope.
right.
There's always hope.
Yep. Give them something to look forward to.
If you wanted any reasons to hope for a Vikings or Packers Super Bowl, you got one more.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Robert Ziegler.